Dave Lapham, happy to have you with us for our coverage of this playoff game between the Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. The snow is falling. The temperature is at 30 degrees, about what you would expect on January 22nd here in the Buffalo suburb of Orchard Park, New York. The captains are beginning to head toward the 50. Tyler Boyd and Jesse Bates are the coin toss captains for the Bengals today. Josh Allen and Tremaine Edmonds for the Buffalo Bills. Our referee is Carl Cheffers. He's had 2 Super Bowls in his past. Let's listen in to the coin toss.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Congratulations on earning the opportunity to play in today's divisional game. This is the coin that we'll be using for the toss. The NFL logo is heads. The other side is tails. Cincinnati gets to call the toss. It's called tails. It is heads. Buffalo has won the toss and defer their choice to the second half. Cincinnati will get the ball first, this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
Well, Dan, Fifth Third Bank and the Cincinnati Bengals better together for over a decade on the field and in the community. We're working hard to make Cincinnati Fifth Third better. To learn more, visit 53.com/Bengals. And no surprise, the Buffalo Bills won the coin toss and they deferred. The Bengals want the football. That's the way they want it anyway, Dan. An opening kickoff is presented by Alta Fiber as always.
This will be the 15th time in the last 16 games the Bengals have started the game with the ball ever since week 3 when they began choosing to take the ball if they won the coin toss. And obviously nearly every team in the NFL elects to defer in hopes of having a possession at the end of the first half and get the ball to begin the second half. Former Buffalo wide receiver Eric Moulds, the equivalent of the ruler of the jungle here in Buffalo today. You all remember the great Bills coach Marv Levy, who took Buffalo to 4 straight Super Bowls in the early 90s. Marv is still with us. He's 97 years old. He's a vegetarian. Maybe that's why. But in any case, Marv used to always fire up the players by saying, where else would you rather be than right here, right now? And now in Buffalo, they have a former player say that over the loudspeaker before every game.
Yeah, and I mean, who's got it better than us? You know, I mean, everybody that's playing in the game, watching the game, broadcasting the game. This is what it's all about. And like you said earlier, Bengals are 9-0 when they score first. They get the ball first, have an opportunity to score first, get on the board.
The playing surface covered with a light dusting of snow. You can see footprints at this point, and the snow is still falling. Tyler Bass swings the right leg, and this playoff game is underway. Travion Williams catches it 1 yard deep in the end zone. He'll run it out. Middle of the field to the 15. Gets spun around and dropped right around the 20-yard line. And that's where the Bengals' first possession will begin. Cam Lewis, who is tied for the team lead in special teams tackles coming into the game, made the stop for Buffalo.
Asiasi did not get enough of a block. And as a result of that, the return could have gone for a much better distance than it did.
Jackson Carman makes his first ever NFL start at left tackle. He has started in the past at guard. He's back at his college position, left tackle. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Joe Mixon off his left hip. From the 21-yard line, Burrow will throw. Quick pass, caught at the 27, and Tyler Boyd will be tackled there after a 6-yard gain by speedy linebacker Tremaine Edmonds.
Nothing wrong with that. Find a little seam in the zone and rip it. Get the football right there. And that's what the Buffalo Bills are going to do, Dan. They're going to play a lot of zone. They play zone like 71% of the time.
And I beg your pardon, that was Jamar Chase with the catch, not Tyler Boyd. 2nd down and 4. The Bengals at their own 27 on the first drive of the game. Very, very loud, as you would expect, here at Highmark Stadium. Burrow catches a shotgun snap, sticks the ball in the belly of Joe Mixon, and he will run for the first down. He gains 5, running around the hash marks to the right, out to the 32. Another tackle for Edmonds.
Nice job by the offensive line sustaining blocks. You know, it's going to be a interesting day in terms of footing. I'm not saying the players they're not slip sliding away at this juncture, but it does affect you once that snow builds up in the cleats.
Hurst out, Wilcox in. Chase out to the right. Boyd and Higgins out to the left. Chase goes in motion behind his quarterback. Burrow back to throw. Steps up to avoid the rush. Throws downfield. Caught in Buffalo territory by Tyler Boyd. He's taken out of bounds at the 46 of Buffalo by Taron Johnson.
You're right, Dan. Max Sharping got beaten up the football field by Ed Oliver. And Joe Burrow just stepped up in the pocket. He climbed the pocket and didn't even really set his feet. On the move as he's advancing toward the line of scrimmage, throws a strike.
23 yards on that throw to Tyler Boyd. 1st and 10 at the 45 of Buffalo. Burrow moves under center. It's a toss sweep. Mixon running to the right. Gets a good block. Crosses the 40. And he's close to a first down. He's tackled just shy of the Buffalo 35 by safety Jordan Poyer.
Well, I'll tell you, that time, Joe Mixon hit it now. He hit it hard. He lowered those shoulder pads, squared them up, and up the football field he went. He ran Poyer over. I mean, Jordan Poyer's going to get credit for a tackle, but he got steamrolled on that particular play, and the Bengals are moving the ball just like they did against the Buffalo Bills on Monday night.
They give Mixon 10 yards and a first down. Now the Bengals go empty for the first time. 3 receivers left, 2 out to the right. Burrow in the gun, waiting back at the 40 for the snap from Ted Karras. Burrow is set, catches a shoulder-high snap. Quick throw, leaping catch made at the 30 by Hayden Hurst. And the Bengals tight end is tackled at the 28 of Buffalo by Greg Rousseau.
Epinesa came as a free runner. They blitzed him from the linebacker position. And, I mean, he wasn't even – nobody put a hand on him, which is not a good sign. But Joe Burrow got that ball out of his hands so quickly, and that's the key. Going to be the key all day long. Joe Burrow getting it out.
Joe Mixon out for at least a play. Samaje Perine checks in. They'll line up Chase in the backfield. Perine to the left of Burrow. Chase to the right of Burrow. Now Chase motions and lines up as a slot receiver to the left. T. Higgins out wide to the left. Shotgun snap. Short drop by Burrow. The pressure comes from the left. He throws it in the middle.
Baby.
Caught at the 9. Chase straight ahead.
Nice.
Into the end zone.
Nice.
Touchdown on the opening drive for Cincinnati. A 28-yard throw lofted down the middle of the field by Joe Burrow. Just a touch throw. Chase reached up at the 8, caught it, and raced straight ahead into the end zone for the score.
Pocket manipulation by Joe Burrow. Felt pressure and advanced to the pocket. Climbed the pocket once again. Didn't bother to set his feet. He just threw the ball with his feet parallel to each other and threw a strike. Wide open is Jamar Chase. I'm telling you, the only thing that stopped the Bengals against the Bills so far was a tragedy on Monday night.
Here's McPherson. We'll see how the footing is on this PAT. He missed one last week. It was a low snap. Nicely handled by the punter, Drew Chrisman. He got it down, and Evan McPherson smacked it through. So the Bengals go 79 yards with ease on their first possession of the game. And we have a timeout with 11:40 left in the first quarter. Cincinnati 7, Buffalo nothing on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
This new Toyota Tundra is amazing. It's rugged and capable.
Designed, engineered, and built right here in the USA.
And Tundra is more powerful and more fuel efficient.
The iForce Max hybrid powertrain delivers 437 horsepower.
And with the multi-terrain select, no matter what the conditions are, it automatically adjusts the engine throttle and traction.
While the crawl control modulates the throttle and brakes.
When we say you can go anywhere and do anything,
Tundra really means it.
Yeah.
Toyota. Let's go places.
R&L Carriers offers guaranteed and expedited shipping solutions that are unmatched in the industry. Need overnight or second-day shipping? R&L has the solution to support your business. With over 20,000 trucks and world-class customer support, we'll support your bottom line. Don't let your shipment wait. Call R&L Expedited today and stay on top of your supply chain and industry demands. When you need it now, you need us. Visit R&L Carriers at rlc.com or call 866-977-3331.
With the Kroger Plus card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. And for every $1 you spend, you earn fuel points, which can add up to $1 per gallon off at the pump for the win. Plus, save every day on groceries and get personalized digital coupons for the win. The Kroger Plus card. All you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at Kroger.com and start saving. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Bengals, 3 minutes and 20 seconds in here on the First Star Logistics Bengals radio network. The Bengals begin the game with a 6-play, 79-yard touchdown drive. Joe Burrow with a 28-yard touchdown pass to Jamar Chase. Not only were there no third downs on the drive for the Bengals, there were only 2 second downs, and both second downs were 2nd and 3. The touchdown came on 2nd and 3. It's the 7th time this year the Bengals have an opening touchdown drive, and if you include the aborted Buffalo game, it's 8 times.
Well, include that drive, Dan. That was 5 plays, 75 yards, got the third down 1 time. It was 3rd and a foot. So the last 2 drives to start the game against Buffalo, 11 plays, 154 yards. They averaged 11.8 yards on first down on that drive.
Now the kickoff from Evan McPherson, very, very high, an end-over-end kick. Hines will field at the 2. Sprinting toward the middle of the field at the 15. Slowed down but not tackled there. He will be dropped at the 23-yard line by Clay Johnston. By the way, we gave you the details of the Bengals' opening scoring drive. They are brought to you by ProLink Staffing. ProLink Staffing is donating $100 to Ronald McDonald House Charities of Greater Cincinnati. For each Bengals touchdown or field goal this season so far, $7,900 has been raised.
11 plays, 154 yards, 14 points. Got to third down 1 time in those 11 plays and was 3rd and a foot. I mean, dominant on first down.
The Bills start from their own 24. Allen in the gun. Devin Singletary to his right. A receiver goes in motion. That's McKenzie. He's in the backfield. They're going to throw it sideways to him out to the left. Runs to the 20, 25, and Mike Hilton will go low and make the tackle after a short gain.
And Trey Hendrickson was out there, too. A little bit of a zone blitz action there. Trey Hendrickson dropped off into coverage, and they blitzed the linebacker and dropped Trey Hendrickson off. And up the football field on the blitz came Jermaine Pratt. So Lou Anarumo wasting no time trying to give different looks to Allen.
2 yards on the play. Make that Cam Taylor-Britt on the opening tackle for Cincinnati. The Bills go empty on 2nd down and 8. They're at their own 26. Shotgun snap. Allen to throw. Fires toward the far sideline. Diggs with the catch, and he gets wrestled aggressively to the ground by Cam Taylor-Britt at the 30. A 4-yard gain. It's 3rd down and 4.
You know, honestly, this guy is an unbelievable route runner. Stephon Diggs may be as good a route runner as there is in the entire National Football League. He gets separation all the time. He comes off the line of scrimmage giving you the same look, and he can run 3 or 4 different routes off that look. He is tough.
Joseph Osai in. He'll line up as a defensive tackle to rush Josh Allen on 3rd down and 4. The Bengals shifting up front defensively. Diggs going in motion to the left. Cam Taylor-Britt running with him. Allen back to throw. Looking left. Throws it deep downfield. Too high and too far for Stephon Diggs. He had a couple of steps on Cam Taylor-Britt. Von Bell was coming over to help. Josh Allen missed an open target, and the Bills go 3 and out.
How about that? You have a nice touchdown drive, and it's followed by a 3 and out, just what the doctor ordered. And this is where the Buffalo Bills have excelled. Special teams, #1 in the National Football League in special teams. And they've got 4 cover guys: Jones, Neal, Lewis, Matakevich. These guys can play on the punt coverage and kickoff coverage.
Sam Martin waits at the 15 for the long snap, putting his hands in a hands warmer on the front of his uniform. Now his punt very high, a spiral that doesn't turn over. Taylor catches at the 17, crosses the 20, 25, and gets tackled at the 28-yard line. Tyler Matakevich, you mentioned him, made the tackle for Buffalo, and the Bengals will get the ball with a 7-0 lead. 10:02 left. First quarter. Second drive about to begin for Cincinnati. The Bengals up by a touchdown on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Anytime's a good time for Skyline Chili Cheese Fries. After school, chili cheese fries. Before the game, chili cheese fries. With Coney's for lunch, chili cheese fries. Nobody does them like Skyline. Feeling good, it's Skyline time.
Football fans, Mike Castrucci Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on Red Bank Road in Fairfax proudly boasts of the largest in-stock, on-the-ground selection of brand-new Jeep Wranglers in the tri-state. Get this, 75 brand-new Wranglers, including hard-to-find 4xe. They're in stock, on the ground, and on sale right now. If it says Jeep, it's on sale at Mike Castrucci Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Fairfax.
Anytime's a good time for Skyline Chili Cheese Fries. After school, chili cheese fries. Before the game, chili cheese fries. With Coney's for lunch, chili cheese fries. Nobody does them like Skyline. Feeling good, it's Skyline time.
Health insurance companies are expected to carry health benefits, but CareSource does so much more. We look beyond doctors' offices and hospitals to see the challenges that face our members. Then we help them achieve not just better health, but better lives. Along with great benefits, we also help our members find stable jobs, housing, childcare, and rides so they can find greater independence. At CareSource, we're removing barriers. We're improving lives. We're reimagining healthcare.
Behind every successful business is a strong leader. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work. We're pumped to watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at Paycor.com.
Are you ready to take control of your career? First Star Logistics offers you the highest commissions in the industry as a logistic account executive. Learn more at firststarlogistics.com/careers or call 513-675-6120. Tremendous culture at First Star Logistics.
7-0 Cincinnati. About 5 minutes into the game here on the First Star Logistics Bengals radio network. A 53-yard punt by Martin and an 11-yard return by Trent Taylor will give the Bengals the ball at their own 28 as they begin their second drive of the game under wintry conditions here in Orchard Park, New York. Joe Burrow in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Tyler Boyd motions from right to left. Goes outside the numerals, outside the left. Burrow catches the snap, puts it in the gut of Joe Mixon, charging outside the hash marks to the right. Crosses the 30, makes it to the 32, maybe the 33, a 5-yard gain. Edmonds made the tackle for Buffalo.
And that's been a key. Joe Mixon has run the ball efficiently in this football game. They have, the offensive line, have done a good job of creating creases and moving the Buffalo Bills front seven for Joe Mixon.
3 carries, 20 yards so far for Joe. He stays in the game. Burrow in the gun. Wilcox goes in motion. Lines up as one of 2 receivers to the right. Chase goes in motion behind Burrow out to the right. It's a handoff to Mixon.
Nice.
Dancing up the middle of the field.
Nice.
There he goes. He's almost out to the 50. He gets tackled at the 49 by Pro Bowl safety Jordan Poyer. 16 yards on the run up the gut for Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon at 6'1", over 220 pounds, says, this kind of weather, this kind of field, I'm bringing it. I mean, he is very sure-footed on it. He is running hard. I mean, he is a beast to tackle in these kind of weather conditions, and he knows it.
Got a running clock, 8:54 left in the first quarter. The Bengals up 7-zip. Mixon out, Pirine in. 1 receiver left, that's Hurst. 3 out to the right. Burrow back to pass. He throws, leaping catch made by T. Higgins. He'll be tackled right away after a 6-yard gain. Kaiir Elam with the stop. And there are enough Bengals fans here today that you could hear the chant of T after the catch.
Absolutely, and Joe Burrow's still perfect. I mean, Joe Burrow has not missed a pass in the entire football game. He said, give me this kind of weather conditions. I like it. I'm all for it. Man, he is performing.
5 for 5 for 70 yards and a touchdown so far. Pirine in on 2nd down and 4 at the Buffalo 45-yard line. Burrow gives it to Pirine. He smashes his way forward, and he's very close to another Cincinnati first down.
Well, I'll tell you, first down, yards on first down have been the story. I mean, 2nd down and a long 4, short 5 right there, they generate a first down. I mean, 3rd down is foreign to the Cincinnati Bengals so far today. I mean, it's amazing.
4 yards on that run for Pirine, exactly what the Bengals needed for another first down. They have it 1st and 10 at the 41 of the Bills, trying to add to an early 7-0 lead on their second drive of the game. Higgins motions out to the left. He'll join Chase on that side. Play action fake. Burrow from the pocket. Great protection. His throw caught by Higgins on the near sideline, the Buffalo sideline. T stays inbounds, runs forward, and he's close to another first down. I think he has it near the 30 of Buffalo.
Tre'Davious White gave him so much cushion. T. Higgins caught the football. Tre'Davious White was nowhere to be found. He was a good 5 yards cushion after the catch of the football. The Buffalo Bills are not only playing zone, they are playing extremely soft zone.
11 yards on that throw to T. Higgins. And the Bengals have a first down at the 30 of Buffalo. Pirine in. Chase is also in the backfield. Now he motions behind Burrow. They toss it to Jamar Chase, waiting for blocks to develop, and he'll be stopped after a decent pickup. He's tackled around the 26, a 4-yard gain on the run for Jamar Chase.
A little pin and pull and a little wrinkle. It's Jamar Chase carrying the football. And he got Adeniji out. The tight end blocked down. Adeniji pulled. He's out in front trying to make a block. Samaje Perine trying to do the same thing. This is the worst run of the day, and it's a good solid 3+ yards.
The Bengals started this drive at their own 28. They're down to the 27 of Buffalo. Cincinnati up 7-0. Burrow in the gun, blowing on his passing hand. Now he looks to throw. Short pass over the middle. It is caught, and the tackle will be made on Samaje Perine, short of the first down. The Bengals will be looking at their first third down all day. Speedy linebacker Matt Milano made the stop, and it's 3rd and 3.
Jordan Phillips got penetration. He came on a they were going to run a little twist inside. He got severe penetration between two linemen, made Joe Burrow dump the ball off even sooner than he wanted to. As a result, it's a 3rd and 3.
Bengals stay in the huddle for a long time. They break the huddle with 12 on the play clock. Now they are lined up with 2 receivers out to the left. T. Higgins out wide to the right. Perine lines up in front of Burrow to block on 3rd down and 3.
Got him.
Looked like the Bills were offside. Yep. Burrow trying to execute a free play. He'll be brought down for a big loss, but we think it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on Buffalo.
I think the crowd even knows it because they cheered a little bit and then quieted down immediately because they know offside. They jumped.
Number 55, defense. That 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Boogie Basham is the guy who eventually ran down and tackled Joe Burrow, but it was because he had a head start.
And Burrow had Basham on a string. He pulled him. I mean, he got him on the hard count, on the voice inflection, and it's a staggered count instead of a rhythmic hut. It's hut, and got him jumped.
So that's the first 3rd down conversion. It comes on the 5-yard offsides penalty. The Bengals have entered the Gold Star red zone. They have it at the 18 of Buffalo. Mixon back in and running back. Burrow with a short drop, quick throw, caught out in the flat. Mixon charging down the sideline. He's inside the 15, and he'll get knocked out of bounds at the 13-yard line by Edmonds.
I'll tell you, Joe Mixon gets geeked every game. He gets up to play. But there's adrenaline that is pumping in that man's veins right now. He is up in the bit. Joe Mixon is ready to play against the Buffalo Bills today.
5 yards on that swing pass out into the flat. Burrow has completed his first 8 throws, including a touchdown to Chase. He moves under center. It's a stretch run to the right for Mixon, and Joe will get tackled for a loss at the 15-yard line by Matt Milano. He loses 2.
Milano, he beat the block of Deontay Smith. Deontay Smith ended up on the ground. Milano made a play on it, and Sharping had his block. Sharping was out there in pretty good position, but the penetration came backside of that block from Sharping for a big loss.
3rd down and 7 at the 15 of Buffalo. The Bills Mafia trying to make a difference now. Burrow in the gun, making hand signals to his receivers. Perine in at running back. Joe waits for the shotgun snap. He catches. Pump fakes to the right. Throws to the end zone. It is caught by Hayden Hurst. Touchdown! Bengals. Burrow sucked the Bills in with the pump fake, and Hayden Hurst was wide open at the goal line.
Blown coverage. Period. I mean, nobody rode Hayden Hurst up the field into the end zone. Corner let him go. No safety over the top. A miscommunication between corner and safety. I got him. No, you got him. No, nobody's got him. Hayden Hurst enjoys a much about as easy a route as you can run. I mean, they totally lack communication on that one.
McPherson in to attempt the extra point. The area between the hash marks is cleared out pretty well. The snap, the put down, the placement, and the kick is good. And the Bengals have been spectacular so far today. That 15-yard touchdown pass from Burrow to Hurst comes inside the Gold Star red zone and gives the Bengals a 14-0 lead. We'll take a timeout. 3:47 left in the first quarter here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think of calling for a ride, but nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone. The results of driving drunk are tragic. That's why law enforcement is out there looking for impaired drivers to save lives. So if you think you're okay to drive after a few drinks, think again. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
It's a new day. Kettering Health has been selected as the official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Through family wellness programs, sports medicine, and innovative health initiatives like the Bengals' Crucial Catch to intercept cancer, we'll be working together to help you be your best. To learn more about this partnership, visit us at ketteringhealth.org/Bengals. Kettering Health, the official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Houday Nation, Power Up Premium Trail Mix is bringing the greatest trail mix to the jungle. What makes a trail mix go from bland to great? Premium hand-selected ingredients. At Power Up, only the freshest ingredients are used, like mango, papaya, and whole walnuts. Power Up Premium Trail Mix is everything you should expect from your trail mix. Buy Power Up today and fuel your next tailgate this season. The official trail mix of the Cincinnati Bengals. Available at your neighborhood Kroger store.
Are you ready to up your snack bowl game? Add these party-size packs to your starting snack lineup and feed the whole team. Party-size Kettle Brand potato chips. Party-size Snyder's of Hanover pieces. Party-size Lake July organic tortilla chips. Party-size Snack Factory pretzel crisps. Party-size Cape Cod potato chips. Bulk-size Goldfish crackers. Whether you're watching from home or hanging at the tailgate, these snacks are the real MVPs of game day. Available now at Kroger.
Bengals' first drive was 6 plays, 79 yards for a touchdown. Their second drive, 10 plays, 72 yards for a touchdown. Burrow, a perfect 4 for 4 on drive number 1 and a perfect 5 for 5 on drive number 2. He's thrown touchdown passes to Jamar Chase and Hayden Hurst, and the Bengals have a 14-0 lead. 3:47 left in the first quarter. Evan McPherson will kick it off to Nyheim Hines. He lofts it very high toward the end zone and beyond the grasp of a great kick returner in Hines. As you undoubtedly know, Nyheim Hines ran back 2 kickoffs for touchdowns in Buffalo's first game after Damar Hamlin's collapse. There were only 9 kick or punt return touchdowns all year in the NFL, and he had 2 in one game.
Yeah, and he had the one that started the game. I mean, it was a spiritual moment for a lot of people, including Josh Allen. 9 first downs for the Bengals, 3 plays for the Bills. You talk about keep away, 3 and out. I mean, the Bengals have played keep away. The time possession ridiculous.
Total yards 146-6. The Bengals do have one more possession. Here's a running play. Singletary gets popped by Jermaine Pratt as he runs from the 25 out to the 28 for a 3-yard gain.
And you talk about a fresh group. The defense has played 3 snaps. And the weather is not something that's going to drain you. I mean, you're going to have to try to keep warm. That's the biggest challenge. But, I mean, this defense is raring to go right now. Their offense has given them a 14-point advantage.
Buffalo brings 2 running backs into the game. Nyheim Hines, who's a good pass receiver, and James Cook. 2nd down and 7 from the 28 for the Bills. Hines goes in motion. They will run it in the opposite direction to Cook, and the rookie out of Georgia gets tackled at the 30-yard line after a 2-yard gain by Jesse Bates.
Great read by Jesse Bates. Not fooled whatsoever on the misdirection. I mean, Jesse Bates, he read his keys, he knew what he was supposed to do, and he did it well. The only team that's performing well for Buffalo right now is the grounds crew. They're doing a hell of a job keeping the yard lines clear, but so far, offensively and defensively for Buffalo, it has been a struggle.
We'll describe what they're doing when we have a moment. It is 3rd down and 5 for Buffalo. The Bills at their own 30. They are 0 for 1 on 3rd down so far. Diggs goes in motion. Allen drops back to throw. Here comes the rush. They got him. And the ball comes out. The Bengals scoop it up. And the Bengals, Von Bell, runs it out of bounds inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Trey Hendrickson with the blindside hit and the strip sack. Von Bell scoops up the ball,
22.
And Josh Allen turns it over for the 23rd time this year.
And Josh Allen got up and signaled to the Bills sideline like he was throwing it, like he was pushing the ball forward, but the officiating crew not buying it whatsoever.
They are buying it, Lap. They are buying it.
Call it
They're ruling it a shovel pass forward in the direction of Hines, and that will eliminate the strip sack and the fumble recovery for Cincinnati. It is, however, another 3 and out. Now the punt by Sam Martin. A high wobbly kick. Taylor backpedaling, catches at the 19. Charges straight ahead, now toward the sideline at the 30. Tight ropes the sideline and picks up a few more yards before Matakevich shoves him out of bounds at the 33.
Oh, man, and A.J. Klein got up going crazy thinking that he got clipped by Hakeem Davis-Gaither, and the official's like, nah, get to the sideline.
A 51-yard punt, a 14-yard return by Taylor, and the Bengals have the ball for the third time. They've got 2 touchdowns. The Bills have gone 3 and out on both possessions. We have a timeout with 2:11 left in the first quarter. 14-0 Bengals on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
There are lots of ways to make Skyline part of your game plan. You can pregame with friends in 5 ways at your favorite Skyline, or carry out conies to crush during the game. And Skyline is the only place for post-game Cholitos and chili cheese fries. Football, basketball, baseball, or soccer. High school, college, or pro. Doesn't matter. Game time is always a good time for Skyline. So get your game face on and get your Skyline game plan together. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
It's a new day. Kettering Health has been selected as the official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Through family wellness programs, sports medicine, and innovative health initiatives like the Bengals' Crucial Catch to intercept cancer, we'll be working together to help you be your best. To learn more about this partnership, visit us at ketteringhealth.org/Bengals. Kettering Health, the official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey Bengals fans, don't miss a single play during local games. All you need is an antenna hooked up to your TV and you can watch live action football for free. That's right, no subscription needed, no fees, and no credit card information required. It's just your TV and an antenna. Then you get live sports, news, and other popular shows all for free. Just visit thefreetvproject.org to get started. Antennas up, game on. Get ready for kickoff with thefreetvproject.org. Furnished by EW Scripps.
The need for home health is growing. At Gravity Plus, we believe that home testing is the future of personalized healthcare. We are evolving our brand in order to better communicate the breadth of expertise, expand our products, and put the power of healthcare in our customers' hands. It's your health. Own it. Learn more about how you can take control of your health at gravityplus.com. Let's make healthcare better together.
Cincinnati 14, Buffalo nothing. 2:11 left in the first quarter here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network, and the Bengals have the ball for the third time. They'll begin this drive from their own 33. The ball is on the left hash. Mixon in at running back. Burrow to throw, whistles it over the middle, and it is dropped by Wilcox about 11 yards downfield. A little behind him, and Mitch was not able to reel it in.
First incompletion, right? First incompletion of the day for Joe Burrow.
On throw number 10.
Unbelievable. And you know, it's amazing the way they are executing. With the cold is the biggest deal for receivers. You know, those fingertips start to get a little bit frigid, and sometimes it's tough. They're doing a good job today.
2nd down and 10. The Bengals have it at their own 33. Burrow catches a shotgun snap. Here comes a blitz. He gets rid of the ball, and it is deflected. Intended for Jamar Chase, and broken up by Dane Jackson, opposite Jamar, cornerback.
And Joe Mixon came over and picked up that blitz of Matt Milano that you were describing, Dan. Matt Milano thought that he was going to come home free as a free runner, and Joe Mixon came across the formation and stuck him pretty good and allowed Joe Burrow an opportunity to get that ball off. But this has been the first time today the Bengals are in a 3rd and long situation.
Can this makeshift offensive line with 3 starters out protect Joe Burrow on 3rd down and 10 in a noisy environment? Pirine into block. Shotgun snap back to Burrow. The protection is good. The throw caught for a first down. Trenton Irwin with the catch, and he's tackled at the 46. 13 yards on 3rd down and 10. Edmonds made the stop.
Look at the matchup, though. Trenton Irwin on Edmonds. That is receiver on linebacker. The Bengals got the mismatch they were looking for. Joe Burrow went right to it immediately. His eyes went right there, and he said, Trenton Irwin, that's a good route runner. Linebacker can't cover him.
I have 8, please.
Changing the clock.
Changing the play clock.
Thank you.
Changing both clocks. They put 17 seconds back on the game clock. We have 1:58 to go, and now it's running again here in the first quarter. 14-0 Cincinnati. The Bengals have a first down at their own 46 after converting on 3rd down and 10. Burrow taps both sides of his helmet as he waits for the snap from Karras. He catches. He's back to throw. He fires deep. Boyd tried to make a one-handed catch at the 30 and was not able to pull it in. Taron Johnson running with Tyler Boyd, a deep pattern up the seam on the left side of the field.
Well, I thought he tried to get his right hand up there as well, and he couldn't because he had it was grabbed by Taron Johnson, but he almost made a one-handed catch. As it is, the best way to handle the crowd noise and in the problems that it causes from a communication standpoint with the offensive line is take a lead like they have and quiet them down.
The Bengals will send 3 receivers out to the left, 1 out to the right on 2nd down and 10 from their own 46. Burrow catches a shoulder-high snap, hands it off. Mixon running right, and Joe will get tackled at the 49-yard line after running for 3. Edmonds with another tackle for Buffalo, and it's 3rd down and 7.
They ran a little misdirection and a little gap play right there and pulling left guard Volson. And they got one more body at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage with big Cordell Volson pulling out in front. Leslie Frazier trying to get it done on 3rd down. The second time they've gotten the Bengals in the 3rd and long situation in this drive.
Saran Neal checks in as an extra defensive back. The Bengals playing with a single high safety way down the field, about 20 yards down the field. Shotgun snap to Burrow on 3rd and 7. Joe in under pressure, scrambling right, and he will be tackled for a loss. A sack at the 47 by Matt Milano. A loss of 2 on the play, and we'll see Drew Chrisman into punt for the first time today.
Matt Milano had 2 sacks last week against the Miami Dolphins. The first linebacker in franchise history to have 2 sacks in a playoff game. And that surprised me. The Buffalo Bills have had a lot of really good pass rushers. Joe Burrow could not extend and create enough on that one.
Chrisman waits at the 32, rubbing his hands, now licking his fingertips as he waits for the snap from rookie Cal Adamitis. Hines back to return at the 9 for Buffalo. 14-0 Cincinnati is the score. A somewhat low snap handled by Chrisman. His punt is not very good. It's going to fly out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Bit of a shank that time by Drew Chrisman after the low-ish snap. I think they'll mark it right at the 20.
Yeah, he kind of kicked a knuckleball. Shanked it and knuckled it. Wasn't pretty.
So the Bills will start from their own 20-yard line. 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Dominated by Cincinnati so far. 14-0 Bengals is the score. That was just a 28-yard punt by Drew Chrisman.
They put it at the 25.
So that's where Buffalo will begin. 6 seconds left in the first. The official kept the ball basically in a towel to keep it dry till the last second, then placed it at the 25. Buffalo sends 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. Josh Allen ready for the shotgun snap. He catches at the 20. Cocks the arm. A rusher came at him, and the Bengals are going to sack him again.
Yep.
Allen goes down for a loss of 3 at the 22-yard line, and it was Von Bell.
Yeah, he came on a slot corner blitz untouched. And he was the one that caused the problem for Josh Allen.
And the first quarter comes to an end. What a quarter for the Cincinnati Bengals. 14-0 is the score on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
There's a new connection with speeds, opportunities, and experiences, all elevated by superior fiber technology, connecting people, places, and things like never before. With a heightened purpose for good that's committed to community and dedicated to a better connection between everyone, for everyone. This is Alta Fiber, elevating connection. Proud to be the official internet and Wi-Fi provider of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, it's Dave Lapham for First Star Logistics, a Bengals sponsor and one of Cincinnati's fastest growing companies. It's where you can score your next great job as a broker agent. It'll be your job to figure out and arrange the best way to ship freight across the country and around the world. First Star gives you a great base salary, plus uncapped commissions. Go for the career win. Learn more at firststarlogistics.com and tell them Lapham sent you.
Are you ready to supercharge your career? ProLink Staffing has the perfect opportunity waiting for you. Whether you're a seasoned professional or making a fresh start, we have exclusive, high-paying jobs in healthcare, manufacturing, engineering, and more. Visit ProLinkStaffing.com to find your next job and apply in 60 seconds or less. You and ProLink Staffing, working better together. ProLink Staffing, proud sponsors of the Cincinnati Bengals. Hooday!
White Claw delivers a wave of pure refreshment in a variety of flavors, from the originals, black cherry and mango, to new flavors like passion fruit and blackberry. Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process, White Claw brings a crisp taste with 100 calories, 5% alcohol, and 2 grams of carbs. Check out your favorite retailer in-store or online for White Claw variety packs, single flavor packs, and single-serve cans. Bring the wave with White Claw Hard Seltzer. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer works. Chicago, Illinois.
Paycor is proud to be the official HR provider of the Cincinnati Bengals, and since the Kansas City Chiefs beat Jacksonville yesterday, the Bengals will not play another game at Paycor Stadium this year. If the Bengals are victorious today, it's off to Kansas City for the second consecutive year for the AFC Championship game. 14-0 Cincinnati at the end of a quarter here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. Buffalo's ball, 2nd and 13. The Bills at their own 22 after Josh Allen was sacked by Von Bell on the final play of the first quarter. Empty backfield for Buffalo. Shoulder-high shotgun snap. Allen with time. Cocks the arm and fires. A leaping catch made by Stephon Diggs for a first down at the 38-yard line. Jesse Bates with the stop.
Josh Tupou got there just a split second late. His pressure was there after the release of the football. Bang, bang after the release of the football from Josh Allen.
16 yards on the play, and now the Bills are going to pick up the pace a little bit. They're lined up and ready to go on 1st and 10 from their own 38. James Cook in at running back. They fake to him. Allen takes off and runs and gets stoned at the 42-yard line. Looked like he might have more than that. And the Bengals made a great tackle to stop him for a 4-yard gain. Mike Hilton, much smaller than Josh Allen. It didn't matter.
Yeah, and the linebackers are doing a pretty good job. You're going to see Logan Wilson spying Josh Allen. He was in the vicinity. It's, when he tucks it and runs, that's going to help have that spy.
2nd down and 6. Buffalo at its own 42. We're 1 minute into the second quarter. Allen with a 3-step drop, bouncing in the pocket, fires. A sliding catch made for a first down near midfield. It is hauled in by Gabe Davis, and he has a first down at the 49 of Cincinnati.
Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs both had over 100 yards receiving in that victory over the Miami Dolphins. Gabe Davis, the last 3 games, has been the guy.
He had 113 yards and a touchdown last week on 6 catches. 1st and 10 at the Bengals 49. Allen fumbled the ball momentarily. He didn't drop it to the ground. He just juggled it. Now he fires out to the right, and Diggs will make the catch for a gain of 7.
Boy, it seems like his receivers, they're all going to the ground to make a catch on the football. If they can stay on their feet, there's yards available after catch, because the Bengals are playing a lot of zone. And that one, Cam Taylor-Britt was way off the ball.
2nd down and 3 for Buffalo at the Cincinnati 43. Allen scans the defense, barks out instructions, fakes a handoff, screens it out to the left. This is Cole Beasley, and he will run for the first down. Caught it, sprinted up the numerals, and got tackled at the Cincinnati 32-yard line. An 11-yard gain. Hilton with a stop.
Yeah, 11-yard gain for the guy that wears number 11, and he caught that football, and he went north and south. I mean, he just split defensive backs, said, I'm getting everything I can.
Just rejoined the Buffalo Bills a few weeks ago after briefly retiring this year. 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 32. Allen looking, scrambling backward, and he chucks it out of bounds to avoid a sack. Hubbard was closing in. B.J. Hill was closing in. And with his strong arm, Allen was able to gun it to the sideline, past the line of scrimmage, so that it's not grounding.
Yeah, and he did that while retreating. I mean, he was backpedaling and fired that ball like he had an opportunity to plant the right foot and transfer it going forward. He has a howitzer hanging off that right shoulder.
Threw the ball more than 60 miles an hour at the NFL Scouting Combine a few years ago. That is very rare for a football. 2nd down and 10 at the Cincinnati 32. Buffalo tries a running play. Singletary, make that to Cook, running wide to the left. And James Cook goes out of bounds. Well short of the first down. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they'll spot it at the 25. So he picked up 8. It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
And Von Bell and Gabe Davis had words after that play. Von Bell felt like he was blocked illegally by Gabe Davis on that particular snap.
So a big 3rd down and 2 play for Buffalo at the Cincinnati 24-yard line. Cook lines up to the left of Josh Allen, the 26-year-old quarterback. Hands it off to James Cook, and Cook gets wrestled to the ground very close to the first down marker. DJ Reader made the tackle. No first down indication yet.
No, I think it's short. And the Bengals went with a double A gap with the linebackers. And the Buffalo Bills said, we're still going to hammer it up in there between the guards. And the Bengals said, okay, well, we're staying with that double A gap. And with the defensive tackles and linebackers, they stuffed it.
The Bills will go for it on 4th and 1. Looks like a short one. Josh Allen, a candidate to run the quarterback sneak. Has a player line up behind him and push from behind. And Allen surges forward for the first down. Down to the 21-yard line of Cincinnati.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see many up and overs anymore and trying to stretch that ball out with respect to quarterbacks. All it takes is one catastrophe like what happened with Sam Hubbard taking it to the house after Pratt and Logan Wilson. Logan Wilson slaps the thing out of there. The rest of the league is going to be like, don't be doing that. Look what happens. This can happen to you.
Singletary in at running back. 1st and 10 for Buffalo at the Bengals 21-yard line. The Bengals up 14-0 here in the second quarter. Allen catches a shoulder-high snap. Forced to scramble. Gets away. Moving to his right. Now runs upfield. The ball comes out. The Bengals fall on it, but he was down at the 16-yard line. Mike Hilton with the tackle. A 5-yard gain.
Yep, the ground can't cause a
holding on Buffalo. It's coming back.
10-yard penalty. First down.
I'll tell you, Josh Allen, though, sometimes he is a little bit loosey-goosey holding the
Please
football.
set the game clock to 10:26.
And that's been a little bit of an issue. The ball, he does, he puts his body in jeopardy. He puts the ball possession in jeopardy. And you're going to have chances to make plays on him when he's running the football, particularly in weather like this.
14 fumbles this year, 6 recovered by the opposing team. That 10-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 31. It's 1st and 20 for Buffalo. Allen runs to his left and hands it off. Cook charging straight ahead. He gets tackled by Sam Hubbard at the 27-yard line, a 4-yard gain.
Josh Allen was signaling to the sideline that I need another towel. The towel that I have in front of me is too wet. It's not drying my hands well enough, and they throw one out there to him.
Allen, of course, played college football at Wyoming with Logan Wilson, so he played in bad weather there, but he's from California. 2nd down and 16. Allen with 3 receivers right and 1 left. Trying to draw the Bengals offside. Himes goes in motion. Allen looking to throw. Fires downfield. It is caught. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 5. Rookie receiver Khalil Shakir made the catch around the 10 and ran it down to the 5 before being knocked out of bounds.
And once again, B.J. Hill gets to him and puts a hit on him just after he releases that football. And not enough time. Josh Allen had already released a tremendous throw down the football field. The Bengals are going to have to make a low red zone stop again.
23 yards on the throw. Jesse Bates made the tackle, and it's 1st and goal from the 5 for the Buffalo Bills. The clock is running. 8:56 left in the second quarter. Allen is under center. Josh takes the snap, turns left, hands it off, and the Bengals will make the stop. Just a 1-yard run on the play. Logan Wilson made the tackle. Singletary was the ball carrier. And I don't think they're even going to give him a yard. It's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Jermaine Pratt got tremendous penetration and kind of blew the whole thing up. There was great penetration. First cut was made by the running back about 2 yards, 3 yards deep into his own backfield past the line of scrimmage.
Big snowflakes falling here in Buffalo. 2nd and goal from the 5 for the Bills. 14-0 Cincinnati the score. Allen in the gun, back at the 10. He catches, runs a quarterback draw, gets grabbed, and the Bengals are trying to get him down, and they do it, but just barely. He's inside the 1 where he gets tackled. It'll be 3rd and goal from there.
You're wondering if Josh Allen is strong? Well, here's your answer. He hammers it up in there. He gets hit at the 4-yard line and surges everybody forward, the entire pile forward, about 2 or 3 yards. I mean, that guy is a strong man. He's got some strong legs on him.
This will be the 15th play of the drive for the Bills. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. Singletary is the running back. Allen is under center. Buffalo trying to get on the scoreboard. Receiver goes in motion. That's Gabe Davis. Allen runs left, and the big quarterback takes it into the end zone for Buffalo's first score.
And here we go. All right, here we go. A little extracurricular. Big scrum going on after the touchdown scored by Allen. He scored 7 rushing touchdowns during the season, and no shock that he said, I'm going to call my own number to finish this drive. I made a lot of plays in this drive. I'm going to finish it with one more play, and the Buffalo Bills get enough of a surge, and he's too much of a load. I'll tell you, the carry that he had before that 1-yard touchdown run set up that quarterback sneak. That was one heck of a play by Josh Allen, showing tremendous overall body strength.
Tyler Bass likes to kick his extra points from the left hash. The snap, the placement, and the kick is right down the middle. So the Bengals' lead has been cut in half. A 14-play, 74-yard touchdown drive for the Buffalo Bills. 7:25 left in the second quarter. 14-7 Cincinnati here on the First Down Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
I'm Adam Weber with AE Door and Window.
Don't get left out in the cold due to a garage door that's not working properly.
Start the new year with a new Clopay garage door and save up to 15%. You'll also save money on the next generation of LiftMaster garage door openers, as well as up to 10% off entry doors, patio sliders, and Provia windows.
AE Door and Window, the Tri-State's choice for garage doors, openers, entry doors, awnings, and windows.
Visit AEDoorsales.com.
We sell the best and service the rest. AE.
Football fans, Mike Castrucci Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on Red Bank Road in Fairfax proudly boasts of the largest in-stock, on-the-ground selection of brand-new Jeep Wranglers in the Tri-State. Get this, 75 brand-new Wranglers, including hard-to-find 4xe. They're in stock, on the ground, and on sale right now. If it says Jeep, it's on sale at Mike Castrucci Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Fairfax.
Frank's Red Hot is the perfect blend of flavor and heat, so you can put that on everything.
Like buffalo wings.
Everything.
Buffalo nachos.
Everything.
Buffalo mac and cheese?
Yes, and also things that don't start with buffalo. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
As the largest independently operated material handling business in the industry, Equipment Depot is your one-stop source for new and used equipment, parts, service, leasing, rentals, and integrated warehouse solutions. Performance guaranteed. Your exceptional service experience starts with Equipment Depot. Contact us today and discover what a true partnership can do for your business. Visit EQDepot.com. That's EQDepot.com or call 888-EQ-DEPOT.
Fifth Third Bank and the Cincinnati Bengals, better together for over a decade. On the field and in the community, we're working hard to make Cincinnati a Fifth Third better. To learn more, visit 53.com/Bengals.
Every time we have a stoppage in play here, a crew of about 10 comes out with what look like battery-powered leaf blowers, and they clean off the yard lines at 10-yard intervals, so 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. They also clean off the hash marks. Now, the Bills' kick coverage team is out there, and one of the guys on the coverage team grabbed one of those guys with a leaf blower to clean off the spot where he's going to start running from. So there's this little circle at the 35-yard line where number 33, Saran Neal, requested a dry spot. 14-7 Cincinnati here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. Bass kicks it off to Travion Williams. Launches it toward the end zone, and beyond the shoulder of Travion Williams, he lets it fly, and the Bengals will have it at the 25-yard line.
Again, the big relief today, no wind. I mean, the American flag is barely moving. The flags on the goalpost are limp. They're not even rustling, and that is a big plus because the wind chill is not as cold as it could be. and you're able to throw the football. Both quarterbacks have had no issue throwing it.
This is Cincinnati's fourth drive. Touchdowns on their first two, a punt on their most recent. Jamar Chase lines up like a running back. Now he'll shift and line up as a slot receiver to the right. Higgins out wide to the right. Pirine in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Burrow. Joe screens it, caught out to the left. Pirine squares his shoulders, sprints straight ahead, and picks up 5. He's just shy of the 30-yard line, a gain of about 4.5.
And really, the Bengals coaches will tell you that's an extension of their running game. It's just a check down. Everybody protects for Joe Burrow. Nowhere to go down the football field. Pirine is just a check down guy out of the backfield. Joe Burrow hits him, and it's like a long pitch out. Like a forward lateral is basically what it is.
2nd and 6 officially. The ball just shy of the 30. Pirine stays in at running back. Burrow catches a chest-high snap. Throws to the right. Hurst with the catch. He gets tackled right at the 35-yard line. That'll be a first down for Cincinnati. Taron Johnson with a stop.
Again, short to intermediate range passing game is what Joe Burrow is so effective at, and he's going to take it. He's going to keep taking those opportunities, and pretty soon you're putting first downs together and you're marching the ball down the football field, and the defense thinks they're stopping the passing game but moving the football.
He's definitely getting it out of his hand in less than 2.5 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
So far. Boyd goes in motion, now out wide to the left outside the numerals. The ball's on the right hash. Burrow hands it off to Mixon. Joe accelerating up the middle of the field. He's got the first down as he runs to the 47 for a 12-yard pickup. Safety Dean Marlowe, starting in place of DeMar Hamlin, made the tackle for Buffalo.
Bill Walsh's famous West Coast offense was built on 4-yard checkdowns. And he'd say, you know what? I'll take the 4-yard checkdowns. 3 of them is a first down. The defense thinks they're stopping us. They're crushing our passing attack. They're really not. We're getting first downs, moving the ball, and getting in scoring zones.
7 carries, 48 yards so far for Joe Mixon. Samaje Perine back in at running back. Burrow fakes to Pirine. He's going to throw it deep down the left sideline. Ooh. Chase not able to catch up to the ball. He thought he got held. Zach Taylor went sprinting down the sideline to scream at the officials. No penalty flag. Dane Jackson in coverage.
And Zach Taylor is still giving an earful to the official. Jamar Chase made his point, went back to the huddle. Jamar Chase is used to that, though. I mean, he doesn't get a whole lot of calls. That guy, people don't understand how powerful and strong he is until they get on the field with him. You can't really tell on tape.
During the regular season, Carl Scheffer's crew averaged more than 14 penalties a game. They are among the most, but they're letting it go in this playoff game. Burrow to throw, over the middle, caught for a first down. Hayden Hurst does a somersault after having his legs taken out from under him by Dean Marlowe, but he holds on to the ball all the way down to the Buffalo 36-yard line.
Boy, that's just a good read. You got tight end Hurst and quarterback Burrow on the same page. Joe Burrow checked to his left. He had a couple of options over there, and then he went to the little crosser from Hayden Hurst down the football field, hit him right between the 8s.
18 yards on 2nd and 10. The Bengals have a first down at the 36 of Buffalo, leading by 7. Burrow catches a waist-high snap, looking over the middle, swings it out to the right. Wilcox with a catch, runs back toward the middle of the field, and Mitchell Wilcox takes it to the 28 of Buffalo. A gain of 8. Taron Johnson and Ed Oliver combining for the stop.
Case in point right there. A 2-yard throw down the football field. Now, it was in the air for a while. It went from the middle of the football field to the left hash mark to the outside the right numbers. But then it's just take your time, make Taron Johnson miss, get yards after catch, and Mitchell Wilcox did a heck of a job of it.
8 different players have a catch for Cincinnati. Burrow is 14 out of 18 thus far. 2nd down and 2 at the 28 of the Bills. Chase lines up in the backfield. Now he motions to the left. Burrow hands it off to Pirine.
Nice.
Samaje hammering his way forward between the hash marks. He'll run to the 20-yard line. A gain of 8 and a Bengals first down. Edmonds making the stop, and the Bengals have reached the Gold Star red zone.
Nice block by Ted Karras. Nice block by Volson. Come across the formation. Wilcox get the trap. They knocked the Buffalo Bills 4 yards off the line of scrimmage. Reestablished the line of scrimmage down the football field. Way to come off the ball.
More than 60 rushing yards already for Cincinnati. 1st and 10 at the 20 of Buffalo. Mixon back in at running back. Burrow stomps the right foot, catches the shotgun snap. A free runner was coming at him, Epinesa, and Burrow just throws it into the ground to avoid the sack.
Yeah, Epinesa was there. You had another blitz. Kingsley Jonathan was in there, so he just threw it into the ground before more damage was done.
Tyler Boyd out, Trenton Irwin in. The defensive players for the Bills waving their arms to try to get the crowd to make as much noise as possible. 2nd down and 10 at the Buffalo 20. This drive started back at the 25 of Cincinnati. 14-7 Bengals the score. 3:22 left in the half. Chase goes in motion. It's a handoff left. Mixon turns the corner. He's at the 15. Nice tackle in space by Dane Jackson to bring down Mixon just inside the 15-yard line. It's going to be a 5-yard gain for Joe, and it's 3rd down and 5.
And the Bengals are now in the red zone at the 15-yard line. Trying to think if either one, one of the drives was a red zone. I think they're 1 for 1 in the red zone. This is their second red zone opportunity.
Big 3rd down and 5 play coming up at the 15 of Buffalo. We'll see if the Bills can get pressure on Burrow. Pirine is in to block. Tyler Boyd also lining up in the backfield. And the Bengals will call a timeout. Play clock was at 7. They weren't lined up yet. And it's the first timeout called by either team.
Big 3rd down. You're talking 3rd down. You're talking red zone. You're talking keep a drive alive or having to settle for a field goal. And we talked about the importance of the red zone. Both of these football teams are outstanding in the red zone. Their touchdown differential, touchdowns they score as opposed to those they allow, both of them have extraordinary numbers in their favor in that regard. I mean, they get it done in the red zone, and they hold opponents to field goals in the red zone.
So be the 10th play of the drive for the Bengals. 2:47 left in the half. 14-7 Cincinnati is the score. Pirine in, lines up in front of Burrow, and to his left has an extra blocker on Carmen's side. Burrow with hand gestures to his wide receivers. 3 out to the right, 1 out to the left. Joe has the ball. It's a blitz.
Nice.
Quick throw, caught by Chase. He's got the 1st down, and he'll be wrestled to the ground at the 6-yard line of Buffalo. Edmonds with the stop. A great read of the blitz by Joe Burrow.
I'll tell you what, Edmonds is a strong man. To pick Jamar Chase up off the ground and spin him backwards like that, that's a full-grown man. Edmonds is put together, and there's no doubt about it. I mean, he's 6'5", 250 pounds. That's not your average guy at the linebacker position.
1st down and goal from the 6 after that 8-yard connection to Jamar Chase. Burrow under center. Boyd goes in motion. It's a toss sweep. Mixon running left. Looks for a block and gets tackled for no gain. Maybe a 1-yard pickup. Tre'Davious White and Tremaine Edmonds were there for Buffalo. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. The score, Cincinnati 14, Buffalo 7. The Bengals will have the ball at the Buffalo 5 when we come back on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
R&L Carriers offers guaranteed and expedited shipping solutions that are unmatched in the industry. Need overnight or second-day shipping? R&L has the solution to support your business. With over 20,000 trucks and world-class customer support, we'll support your bottom line. Don't let your shipment wait. Call R&L Expedited today and stay on top of your supply chain and industry demands. When you need it now, you need us. Visit R&L Carriers at rlc.com or call 866-977-3331.
Winter brings all kinds of weather, but a new Toyota is ready for anything. Like the adventurous new RAV4. The best-selling SUV in America is one of 15 different all-wheel drive Toyotas. Now through January 31st during Toyota's all-weather drive season, get 3.99 APR financing on a new 22 or 23 RAV4. With approved credit through TFS, excludes hybrids, and every new Toyota comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance. Get complete details at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Medical Mutual knows small businesses are a big deal. That's why they partner with the Council of Smaller Enterprises, better known as COAS, and affiliate chambers to offer a health benefit option for businesses with 1 to 50 employees. The COAS benefit plan allows small businesses to join together and experience the same great benefits that large corporations do. Talk to your broker or visit medmutual.com/COAS to get started. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals fans, stop by the all-new Jungle Zone, powered by the Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky Toyota dealers before each game this season. Live music and family-friendly games makes this the perfect pregame location for fans of all ages. For more information, check out Bengals.com/Jungle Zone. Hooday!
You can get the latest news on the Bengals roster, feature stories from our friend Jeff Butch Hobson, and access your tickets by downloading the official Bengals app presented by Fifth Third Bank. We have 2 minutes to go in the half. Cincinnati leads Buffalo 14-7 here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. And they are showing Damar Hamlin on the video board here at Highmark Stadium. He is in attendance today watching from a luxury suite. How awesome is that?
That's incredible. I mean, obviously got a big response, trying to get the crowd fired up and into it. Damar's definitely into it.
Second and goal from the 5. Burrow in the gun, Mixon to his left. Chase out to the left. Boyd and Higgins out to the right. Burrow back to throw, and he has to chuck it through the back of the end zone. Nobody was open. The pocket was starting to close, so he lives for another play and throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, T. Higgins was coming free along the back line of the end zone, but Joe didn't want to wait that long. He got rid of the football long before T started to show himself as available. I will say, at this juncture of the game, the Bengals offensive line as a group have acquitted themselves pretty darn well. They've run the ball well, and their pass protection has been solid.
Mixon out, but Pirine does not check in. Instead, it's Trenton Irwin. He's one of 2 receivers out to the left. There are 3 out to the right. An empty backfield on 3rd and goal from the 5. And the play is blown dead. Do we have a timeout?
No, false start.
5-yard penalty on Cincinnati.
Number 79, offense. 5-yard penalty.
And that's one you can't have. I mean, that's a tough one. You're in the low red zone on 3rd down at the 5-yard line. You don't want to be 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line, and that's what you're looking at now.
Took nearly an entire half. That was the first penalty on Cincinnati. Now Mixon will check back in, and Trenton Irwin will head to the bench.
And crowd noise. I mean, it was they showed Damar Hamlin. The crowd noise picked up more, and that was the first time the Bengals did not handle the silent snap count effectively enough.
Skillful use of the video board by the Buffalo Bills.
No doubt.
3rd down and goal from the 10. The play clock is at 6. Empty backfield. Shotgun snap. Burrow over the middle. A leaping catch. Chase has the ball. Touchdown. Right on the back line of the end zone. He went airborne. 2 defenders nearby, and he made the catch for the 10-yard Cincinnati touchdown.
And the footwork was extraordinary. Left, right, tap, tap, get them both down. The official took his time to make the call because he knew he made the catch. Did he get both feet down in bounds? He did. He got the 1 foot down as quickly as he possibly could, got the left foot down, and then tapped with the right, and he was in bounds with both feet, and the official makes the call. Another touchdown pass. Burrow to Chase.
3 first-half touchdown passes for Joe Burrow. 2 to Chase, 1 to Hurst. We have 1:51 left in the half.
And ruling of a touchdown is under review.
They want to make sure, once again, possession with both feet down. And I don't think this is going to be overturned. Because he had full possession, went to the ground with possession. That was never an issue. It was just footwork.
It's all about the right foot.
He did a good job. And it's tough with the snow, but the good news is the back line of the end zone is blue. So if the back line were white, it would be even tougher to distinguish.
Definitely a touchdown. We've seen the replay a few times.
No question.
Yep. It's going to stand, and Evan McPherson will come out to attempt the extra point.
Yeah, and the fact that there's a blue border of about, a couple yards all the way around the end zone.
Yep.
That blue border helps to be able to distinguish. If it was white with that snow, that would have been very, very difficult because the crew, they're not doing the process on the end zone like they are on the yard line markers every 10 yards. So having it be the blue part of the stripe was big.
You can also look at the footprints.
Yep.
They are showing a bunch of replays on the video board, trying to show it in the most favorable way they possibly can, focusing kind of after the play as opposed to the catch.
His left foot's 4 yards in bounds, and his right foot ends up a couple yards in bounds. I mean, I don't even think it's close. Because it's the back of the blue line, not the front. It's the back of the blue line is inbounds, not the front of the blue line.
So when Chase comes to the ground in the back of the end zone,
the receiver lost control of the ball.
Oh,
it is an incomplete pass.
They're saying he didn't go to the ground.
So I was just about to say, as Chase
at the 10-yard line, please set the game clock to 1:52.
As Chase went to the ground out of bounds after getting both feet down, the ball bobbles just a bit. Matt Milano had a hand in there to try to make the ball move, and as he's landing on his backside, the ball moves just a little bit.
Oh, boy, that's a tough one. It did move, though. It looked like he had his arm underneath it the entire time, though, but the ball did move when he hit the ground. There's no question about it. And like you said, Dan, Milano having touched it is a little bit of a factor as well, but he didn't secure it all the way to the ground.
So this will be a 28-yard field goal attempt for Evan McPherson. Chrisman puts it down. The kick is up, and it is good. The Bengals thought they had 7. They wind up with 3 after a lengthy replay review goes in Buffalo's favor. They do score inside the Gold Star red zone. And with 1:49 left in the half, Cincinnati leads Buffalo 17-7 on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
It's a new day. Kettering Health has been selected as the official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Through family wellness programs, sports medicine, and innovative health initiatives like the Bengals' Crucial Catch to intercept cancer, we'll be working together to help you be your best. To learn more about this partnership, visit us at ketteringhealth.org/Bengals. Kettering Health, the official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Behind every successful business is a strong leader. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work. We're pumped to watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at paycor.com.
Are you ready to supercharge your career? ProLink Staffing has the perfect opportunity waiting for you. Whether you're a seasoned professional or making a fresh start, we have exclusive, high-paying jobs in healthcare, manufacturing, engineering, and more. Visit ProLinkStaffing.com to find your next job and apply in 60 seconds or less. You and ProLink Staffing, working better together. ProLink Staffing, proud sponsors of the Cincinnati Bengals. Hooday!
White Claw delivers a wave of pure refreshment in a variety of flavors, from the originals, black cherry and mango, to new flavors like passion fruit and blackberry. Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process, White Claw brings a crisp taste with 100 calories, 5% alcohol, and 2 grams of carbs. Check out your favorite retailer in-store or online for White Claw variety packs, single flavor packs, and single-serve cans. Bring the wave with White Claw Hard Seltzer. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer works. Chicago, Illinois.
There's one thing I love more than sports, and that's the place where I watch my sports. Wings and Rings, of course. Club-level experience, a chef-inspired menu, and the most crave-worthy wings. 12 Cincinnati locations. Wings and Rings, an official sponsor of the Cincinnati Bengals.
1:49 left in the half here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. 17-7 Cincinnati after the 28-yard field goal by Money Mack. The Bengals will kick it off with 1:49 left in the second. Buffalo will also get the ball to begin the third. The Bengals have outgained the Bills 230-96. That was a 14-play, 65-yard scoring drive, and it took 5 minutes and 36 seconds off the clock.
And unfortunately, the Bills didn't have to burn a timeout. That was a scoring play, so it automatically goes for review.
McPherson kicks it and launches it high and deep. Hines in the end zone, catches and will run it out. Stumbled just a bit as he ran out of the end zone, and he will get stoned right after crossing the 20-yard line. Good kick coverage by the Bengals. 22-yard run back by Hines, and the Bills will start from the 20 with 1:43 left in the half.
Now, situational football, you work on it all the time. 2-minute drill. 2-minute drill isn't just for the offense. There's a 2-minute defensive drill as well. You're trying to come up with calls, configurations, disguises to aid yourself in this very situation.
Diggs, Shakir, and Davis go out to the left for Buffalo. Allen in the gun, Singletary in the backfield. Bengals playing 5 members of the secondary back about 5 yards. Short throw over the middle, caught by the tight end. Dawson Knox dumped right away by Mike Hilton after a 5-yard gain, and the clock is running. 1:30 left in the half.
If there's a surer tackler in the National Football League, I'd like to see him. Mike Hilton does not miss many, and boy, when he makes them big.
1:23 left in the half. 2nd down and 5 for Buffalo. The clock running. 1:20 left in the half. Allen looks to throw. Short pass over the middle. Deflected. B.J. Hill got a hand on the ball. 3rd down and 5 for the Bills, and that stops the clock with 1:16 left in the half.
That's the way you affect the quarterback. You sack the quarterback. You hit the quarterback. You pressure the quarterback. You bat passes down. Those are all ways you can affect the quarterback getting his head a little bit.
Beasley checks in at wide receiver. Definitely a threat on 3rd and 5. He's one of 3 receivers out to the right, along with Diggs and Davis. Empty backfield for Allen. He catches the snap. He's back to throw. His pass toward the near sideline. It is caught, and it'll be a 1st down for the Bills. Dawson Knox with the catch. Von Bell rode him out of bounds at the 34, a 9-yard gain.
Tight end on safety. That's a matchup that both coaches, offensive and defensive coordinator, feel comfortable with. The tight end won on the route, and the quarterback delivered a strike.
And getting out of bounds stopped the clock with 1:11 left in the half. The Bills have it at their own 34. Allen catches a shoulder-high snap, retreats in the pocket, sings it downfield. Gabe Davis with a great catch on the sideline in Bengals territory. Great throw by Allen as well as he got it over the outstretched arm of a Bengals defensive back to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, Eli Apple over his fingertips. Right over the cornerback in front of the safety. Cover 2 to the sideline. Man, what a great throw.
Only took 6 seconds off the clock. 1:05 left in the half. Shotgun snap. Blitz coming. The Bills pick it up, but the pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage.
2nd time in this drive that it's happened. One was deflected. That one was just taken right to the turf.
And it'll be 2nd down and 10 with 1:01 left in the half. Buffalo still has all 3 of its timeouts left.
I think Trey might have gotten that one. Trey Hendrickson, I'm not sure, though.
17-7, Cincinnati the score. Buffalo trying to march down the field for a late score before getting the ball to begin the 3rd quarter. Allen catches the shotgun snap against a 4-man rush. The pocket closes, sidearm throw, deflected, and it falls incomplete.
Man, once the ball's tipped like that, and Jones, the running back, had it split his hands, and it goes airborne, instead of going to the ground, it just floated in the air, and it seemed like it was floating forever.
The Bengals might have gotten away with being offside there in the neutral zone. No penalty flag. It's 3rd down and 10 with 55 seconds left in the half. 3 receivers go out to the right, including Diggs. 2 receivers go out to the left. An empty backfield for Josh Allen. Always a threat to run on 3rd and 10. He waits for the shotgun snap. He has the ball. Looking left. Now scrambling right. Gets away from Hubbard. Cocks the arm. Throws deep downfield into the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Diggs. And it is 4th and 10.
Holding on Buffalo.
Decline it. 4th and 10.
I would think so.
47 seconds left in the
holding.
half.
Number 73. Offense. Penalties decline. Results of the play. 4th down.
He held Trey Hendrickson. Dawkins did.
And the punter's going to come out for Buffalo. So rather than try a 59-yard field goal on a snowy field and risk giving the Bengals the ball at the 49, if he misses it, they're going to try to pin Cincinnati inside the 10 and count on their defense to prevent Joe Burrow from marching 60 yards or so for a half-ending field goal try.
Right, and the other option was to go for it on 4th and 10. You don't necessarily want to go for it on 4th and 10 either.
Sam Martin is the punter. Taylor waiting back at the 8 to return. The snap is a good one. Nose of the ball down. High spinning end-over-end punt. And Taylor makes a fair catch at the 9 before being grabbed from behind by Tywan Jones of Buffalo. 40 seconds left in the half. We'll take a timeout. The Bengals defense holds, and it's 17-7 Cincinnati on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Are you ready to up your snack bowl game? Add these party-size packs to your starting snack lineup and feed the whole team. Party-size Kettle Brand potato chips. Party-size Snyder's of Hanover pieces. Party-size Lake July organic tortilla chips. party-size Snack Factory pretzel crisps, party-size Cape Cod potato chips, bolt-size goldfish crackers. Whether you're watching from home or hanging at the tailgate, these snacks are the real MVPs of game day. Available now at Kroger.
Hey, it's Dave Lapham for First Star Logistics, a Bengals sponsor and one of Cincinnati's fastest growing companies. It's where you can score your next great job as a broker agent. It'll be your job to figure out and arrange the best way to ship freight across the country and around the world. First Star gives you a great base salary, plus uncapped commissions. Go for the career win. Learn more at firststarlogistics.com and tell them Lapham sent you.
First Star Logistics, opportunity knocking.
Hey, Bengals fans, don't miss a single play during local games. All you need is an antenna hooked up to your TV, and you can watch live-action football for free. That's right, no subscription needed, no fees, and no credit card information required. It's just your TV and an antenna. Then you get live sports, news, and other popular shows all for free. Just visit thefreetvproject.org to get started. Antennas up, game on. Get ready for kickoff with thefreetvproject.org. Furnished by EW Scripps.
The chant ripples through the tailgating crowd. Faces painted orange and black. The air is rich with the smell of grilling and the sound of joyous anticipation. These burgers and dogs are served on delicious ballpark buns and rolls, toasted golden brown over the flames. They complement the flavor perfectly. Each bite, a testament to the grill master's skill. Surely this will win Ballpark Griller of the Game.
40 seconds left in the half. Cincinnati has a 10-point lead here in Orchard Park, 17-7 here on the First Star Logistics Bengals radio network. The Bills have all of their timeouts left, so if the Bengals don't move the ball at all, Buffalo will use the timeouts to try to get it back near midfield. One first down would probably allow the Bengals to get to the locker room with a 10-point lead.
See what they come up with here. They're spreading the field.
They've got Pirine in the backfield to block. Burrow's in the shotgun on 1st and 10. The Bengals at their own 9.
We're good.
Burrow stomps the right foot, extends the hands, catches. He's back to throw. Swings it out to the right. Caught by Pirine. Running toward the near sideline. Ran into his own guy and goes out of bounds to stop the clock. But a nice gain. He picks up 11 out to the 20-yard line. 33 seconds left in the half. Now it's interesting to see how aggressive the Bengals will be.
Yeah, they ran a screen, and they got offensive linemen out in front on that one, and they did a pretty good job, the guys out in front. Sharping get out there, Ted Karras get out there, and they all got effective blocks on the perimeter.
Under these conditions, the Bengals would probably need to gain about 45 yards to give Money Mack a shot. 33 seconds left in the half. The Bengals have 2 timeouts remaining. Shotgun snap. Burrow to throw. Screen pass. Caught by Pirine again. This time he'll be tackled inbounds after a gain of 3.
Second charge timeout, Cincinnati.
So the Bengals call a timeout with 26 seconds remaining in the half. That's a pretty aggressive call by Cincinnati after what's officially considered a 5-yard gain to Samaje Perine.
And that's kind of a derivative of the West Coast offense as well. Bill Walsh would fake to a running back and then throw it to him on a check down right over the middle of the football field and then let him run with the ball after the catch. I mean, it was almost, again, like an extension of the running game. And that's what Bill Walsh was all about. The West Coast offense was a ball control, ball possession passing game.
We are in a snow globe here in Orchard Park. The snowflakes falling. 27 seconds left in the half. Cincinnati has a 10-point lead. The Bengals have never trailed. Burrow waits for the shotgun snap. He catches on 2nd and 5. Good protection. Throws over the middle. Caught by Pirine again. Samaje has a first down. Tackled inbounds at the 31. And it looks like the Bengals will call their final timeout with 19 seconds left.
A 30-second timeout. Please set the game clock to 20 seconds. 20 seconds, please.
They'll put 1 second back on the clock. Poyer made the tackle. The Bengals are out of timeouts, and they still need to gain about 30 yards.
And Buffalo is, as you would expect, rushing 3 and dropping 8 into coverage. And they're dropping their linebackers very deep. So Brian Callahan and Zach Taylor are saying, look, they're going to just turn and run those linebackers out of there. Let's just keep hitting the back out of the backfield, checking down over the middle of the field, let them catch it in stride and get upfield and gain as many yards as we possibly can.
Chase goes out to the right. So does P. Ryan as he lines up to the right of the right tackle, Adeniji. An empty backfield for Burrow. 20 seconds left in the half. Joe back to throw, moves up in the pocket. He'll take off and run. He's at the 40, trying to get to the sideline at the 50. Tackled inbounds after crossing the 50. We're down to 8 seconds left. The clock is running. The Bengals sprinting to the line to clock it. And will they let Money Mac attempt about a 64-yard field goal with 2 seconds left in the half on a snowy field?
What the Buffalo Bills decided to do, they had 2 edge rushers. They rushed 2 and dropped 9. And they dropped 9 way back. And Joe Burrow said, I'm running right up the middle of the field. There's nobody. No defensive linemen, no linebackers. And then he veered to the sideline and turned the jets on. And Joe Burrow showed the kind of foot speed that he has. Joe Burrow is a good athlete.
A 20-yard run, and they are not going to bring out the field goal team. They're going to try for a Hail Mary with 2 seconds left in the half.
See if she's full of grace.
The Bills defenders sprinting back, 5 of them going back toward the end zone.
Oh, they had 12 men in the field. The official threw the flag. 12 men on the field, I think. He threw his flag back there.
Burrow's in the
delay
shotgun.
There was a delay in getting the ball ready for play. Please set the play clock to 25 seconds.
Delay a game getting the ball ready to be in play. The Buffalo Bills, I guess, were messing around with the football. I saw a man running off the field late. I thought he was going to call him for 12 men in the huddle.
The ball is at the 47-yard line. It's snapped back to Burrow. Joe straight back, moves up in the pocket, flings it toward the end zone, middle of the end zone, and incomplete. Gabe Davis, the wide receiver, was down there as an extra defensive back for Buffalo. He elected not to try to pick it off in the back of the end zone. So the half comes to an end, and it was a great half for Cincinnati as the Bengals will take a 10-point lead to the locker room. We invite you to stay tuned for Wayne Box Miller and the Kroger Halftime Report. Enjoy free pickup on orders of $35 or more at Kroger. Fresh for everyone. At the half, Cincinnati 17, Buffalo 7 on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
The law offices of Blake Maceland will fight for you. Call 444-4444. Want more fight? More attention? More compensation? We've recovered millions in auto and injury cases. We don't know what your case is worth until you call. One more call, 444-444-444. Call Blake Maceland.
Frank's Red Hot is the perfect blend of flavor and heat, so you can put that on everything.
Like buffalo wings.
Everything.
Buffalo nachos.
Everything.
Buffalo mac and cheese?
Yes, and also things that don't start with buffalo. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Businesses don't run on automation or algorithms alone. What powers businesses are your people and the people they serve. At Cintas, your dedicated service reps understand what you need to help you keep your employees feeling safe, comfortable, and performing their best. So your business can too. For workwear, essential cleaning products, first aid and safety supplies, and fire protection services, visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Get ready for game day at the Party Source. The Party Source has everything you need to cheer on our favorite team, from celebratory cigars, cold beer, and endless aisles of wine, spirits, and party supplies. The Party Source truly has something for every fan. Last-minute game day prep? Order online at thepartysource.com for same-day curbside or in-store pickup or local delivery. The Party Source is your real MVP. Most valuable party. They run the North. You run to the Party Source.
This is the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Touchdown!
The halftime report is brought to you by Alta Fiber, future-proof fiber internet designed to elevate your home business and community to a new level. Kettering Health, best care for the best fans. Kettering Health, official healthcare provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Free TV. Antennas up. Score your favorite games and shows for free. Visit thefreetvproject.org. Now, here's Wayne Fox Miller on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Welcome to the Kroger Halftime Report. The halftime score, the Cincinnati Bengals 17, the Buffalo Bills 7. Don't forget at Kroger, you can save and score big on your game day faves. Plus, you can enjoy free delivery or free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Kroger Fresh for everyone. Let's listen to a couple of highlights. The Bengals get on the board first thanks to the Burrow-Chase combination.
T. Higgins out wide to the left. Shotgun snap. Short drop by Burrow. The pressure comes from the left. He throws it in the middle.
Baby.
Caught at the 9. Chase straight ahead.
Nice.
Into the end zone.
Nice.
Touchdown on the opening drive for Cincinnati. A 28-yard throw lofted down the middle of the field by Joe Burrow. Just a touch throw. Chase reached up at the 8, caught it, and raced straight ahead into the end zone for the score.
The Bills go 3 and out. The Bengals put together another drive, this time a 10-play drive, Burrow to Hurst.
Joe waits for the shotgun snap. He catches. Pump fakes to the right.
Oh,
now throws to the end zone. It is caught by Hayden Hurst. Touchdown. Bengals. Burrow sucked the Bills in with the pump fake, and Hayden Hurst was wide open at the goal line.
And the Bengals defense continues to make their mark as Von Bell comes up with a big play.
Buffalo sends 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. Josh Allen ready for the shotgun snap. He catches at the 20. Cocks the arm. A rusher came at him, and the Bengals are going to sack him again.
Yep.
Allen goes down
Von
for
Bell.
a loss of 3 at the 22-yard line, and it was Von Bell.
Yeah, he came on a slot corner blitz, untouched.
And the Buffalo Bills in the second quarter finally get on the board thanks to their quarterback, Josh Allen.
Singletary is the running back. Allen is under center. Buffalo trying to get on the scoreboard. Receiver goes in motion. That's Gabe Davis. Allen runs left, and the big quarterback takes it into the end zone for Buffalo's first score.
And Money Mac tacks on a 28-yard field goal. The halftime score, the Cincinnati Bengals 17, the Buffalo Bills 7. Back with more right here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Say hooday every time you pay with Bengals Banking. As the official bank of the Cincinnati Bengals, we've teamed up to give you exclusive Bengals banking perks, including a Bengals branded debit card, a 53% discount on select tickets, early access on game day, and a 15% discount at the Bengals Pro Shop and online. Visit your local branch to score these exclusive perks or check out 53.com/Bengals to learn more. Fifth Third Bank, National Association member FDIC.
Hey, it's Dave Lapham for First Star Logistics, a Bengals sponsor and one of Cincinnati's fastest growing companies. It's where you can score your next great job as a broker agent. It'll be your job to figure out and arrange the best way to ship freight across the country and around the world. First Star gives you a great base salary, plus uncapped commissions. Go for the career win. Learn more at firststarlogistics.com and tell them Lapham sent you.
First Star Logistics, opportunity knocking.
There's one thing I love more than sports, and that's the place where I watch my sports. Wings and Rings, of course. Club-level experience, a chef-inspired menu, and the most crave-worthy wings. 12 Cincinnati locations. Wings and Rings, an official sponsor of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey Bengals fans, have you tried the new infinitely recyclable Ball aluminum cup? Perfect for tailgating outside the jungle or for your next watch party from home. It replaces single-use plastic cups with a sleek, sustainable alternative that offers a cool touch experience, and they're made right here in the USA. Simply pour, sip, enjoy, and then recycle. Pick up a pack of Ball aluminum cups at your local Kroger store. Ball Aluminum Cup is a proud partner of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Behind every successful business is a strong leader. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work. We're pumped to watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at Paycor.com.
Welcome back to the Kroger Halftime Report. Don't forget at Kroger you can save and score big on your game day faves. Plus, you can enjoy delivery or free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Kroger Fresh. For everyone, let's take a look at the playoff scores and highlights. Bengals 17-7. Cowboys 49ers coming up at 6:30. Yesterday, the Jaguars lost to the Chiefs 27-20. And the Eagles trounced the Giants 38-7. Scores brought to you by Wings and Rings. Game time just got better. Let's go back to Dan Hoard and Dave Lapham.
All right, Box, we'll start with the injury report brought to you by the Kettering Health Network, the best care for the best fans. Kettering Health, the official health care provider of the Bengals. Nobody had to be treated for an injury on the field. We understand that Tracy Wolfson, the sideline reporter for CBS, is reporting that Ted Karras hurt his knee in some fashion on the Bengals' final drive and was wincing in pain. So we will have to see if that's significant when the teams emerge from their locker rooms for the third quarter.
Yeah, hopefully it's something that if he puts a rubber sleeve on it or a brace of some sort or whatever, he'll be able to finish. Man, don't need that 4 in a row and have 4/5 of your offensive line be new bodies. I mean, Trey Hill would be the guy that would go in at the center position if, in fact, Ted Karras cannot answer the bell. But my gut would say Ted Karras is going to play if possible whatsoever.
Now let's look at some stats brought to you by Paycor, proud to be the official HR provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. 274 yards of offense in the first half for the Bengals, and they were doing it passing and throwing. 184 passing yards, 90 rushing yards in the first half.
How about that? I mean, tracking for a 180-yard rushing day? Wow. And they were consistently gashing the Buffalo Bills, and they were gashing them right up the gut with Joe Mixon. A lot of stuff was happening between the tackles, a lot of gap blocking, a lot of pin and pull, pulling linemen to the other side of the line of scrimmage, trying to outnumber the Bills at the point of attack.
Our halftime score, 17-7, Cincinnati up by 10. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the start of the third quarter in a moment here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
We've been doing our own thing for more than 50 years at Gold Star. All so you can do your own thing. The Coney thing, the veggie thing, the fries thing, the juicy flat top burger thing, the cheesy, crunchy, wrapped up in a tortilla. Can't believe this is a thing. It's not what you'd expect from a neighborhood chili parlor, and we think that's a good thing. At Gold Star, you're invited to come as you are, like what you like, and follow your own recipe.
As the largest independently operated material handling business in the industry, Equipment Depot is your one-stop source for new and used equipment, parts, service, leasing, rentals, and integrated warehouse solutions. Performance guaranteed. Your exceptional service experience starts with Equipment Depot. Contact us today and discover what a true partnership can do for your business. Visit EQDepot.com. That's EQDepot.com or call 888-EQ-DEPOT.
Get ready for game day at the Party Source. The Party Source has everything you need to cheer on our favorite team, from celebratory cigars, cold beer, and endless aisles of wine, spirits, and party supplies. The Party Source truly has something for every fan. Last-minute game day prep? Order online at thepartysource.com for same-day curbside or in-store pickup or local delivery. The Party Source is your real MVP. Most valuable party. They run the North. You run to the Party Source.
Frank's Red Hot is the perfect blend of flavor and heat, so you can put that on everything.
Like buffalo wings.
Everything.
Buffalo nachos.
Everything.
Buffalo mac and cheese?
Yes, and also things that don't start with buffalo. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Cincinnati 17, Buffalo 7 at halftime here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. This broadcast is copyrighted by the Cincinnati Bengals for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or of any descriptions or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The Buffalo Bills get the football. The Bengals, the very first possession of the game, a 1-2-3 and out by the Buffalo Bills. After the Bengals had scored on their first drive a touchdown, that'd be a good way to start off the second half. If you can't force the turnover, 1-2-3 and out is the next best option.
I'm looking at the Bengals sideline, searching for number 64, Ted Karras. I don't see him yet. Having said that, a lot of guys are wearing ponchos.
Yeah.
You don't see everybody's number, so I wouldn't panic yet, but I don't see him out there at the moment.
And, you know, when it's cold like this, if you do have some sort of a knee issue, it's hard to keep it warm. It's hard to keep it, where you can move around with it. It stiffens up anyway, and in the cold weather, it'll stiffen up even more.
The other four starting offensive linemen are sitting on the bench, and Ted Karras' replacement, who would be Trey Hill, has not joined that foursome. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. as we get closer to Cincinnati getting the ball. Here comes Ted Karras. So Ted is coming out of the locker room as we speak, moving okay.
Yeah, a little bit of a hitch, but not bad. I mean, he's definitely going to, moving like that, Ted Karras will be out in the football field. There's no question about it. And he's the quarterback of the offensive line. He's the guy that starts the communication process for Joe Burrow. Vitally important to have a guy like Ted Karras with all of his experience and intelligence on the football field.
The snow is still falling. You can no longer read the word Bills in either end zone. Again, they have taken what looked like leaf blowers to clean the yard lines at 10-yard intervals, 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. They've cleaned off the hash marks. Pretty much every other inch of the field, including the end zones, covered up by snow.
But they did do the borders of the end zone. Correct. Based on that touchdown that was reversed to a field goal, basically, on that call.
McPherson's kickoff fielded at the 4 by Hines, sprinting to the 20, 25, and he is taken to the ground. Looks like Jalen Davis made the stop around the 28-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, he is a serpentine guy. He's got a lot of wiggle, man. He makes some very, very quick, sharp cuts that can throw you off as a cover guy for sure.
Josh Allen, 10 for 17 in the first half, 111 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, passer rating of 78.3. Burrow's passer rating in the first half was 111.
Phenomenal.
Singletary is the running back. Allen in the gun. 1st and 10. The Bills at their own 28. Cincinnati up by 10. An inside handoff to Singletary, and he'll be tackled at the 31-yard line. He ran for 3. And the second half is underway with the Bengals up 17-7.
And the Buffalo Bills are going up-tempo. They're going right to the line of scrimmage, wasting no time in between.
Diggs goes out to the right. McKenzie and Davis out to the left. 2nd down and 7. Mike Hilton was creeping up toward the line of scrimmage. Now he backs up. Isaiah McKenzie moves toward his quarterback, then moves back to the slot position. Allen to throw. Fires over the middle. His fastball caught. Diggs with the catch. Pratt trying to rip the ball away, and they blow the play dead. It'll be a 1st down at the 39-yard line, an 8-yard gain.
I'm telling you, that ball coming at you, those RPMs with the cold weather, man, it's a challenge to catch that fastball when Allen delivers it.
Allen putting his hands in a hand warmer. Now he takes them out as he waits for the shotgun snap on 1st and 10. High snap, he catches, hands it off to Singletary, running around the right edge, and he'll be pulled down at the 45-yard line. Nice pickup, 6-yard gain on the run. Von Bell making the stop.
You know, I think Sean McDermott said, hey, we got to be a little bit more balanced, a little more threat in the running game in some way, shape, or form. Look what they did to us. And, you know, the Baltimore Ravens ran the ball for 150-plus yards against them. Let's run the ball, see what happens here.
Ken Dorsey, the former Miami Hurricanes quarterback, is the first-year offensive coordinator for Buffalo. On 2nd and 4, they'll run it again. Singletary will pick up the 1st down. Tackle is made by Jermaine Pratt. We've got a scuffle away from the ball in between Jesse Bates and Gabe Davis. It was about 20 yards away, 15 yards away from the play.
And Gabe Davis looked like he was trying to punch him and then he helped him up when the officials came close by. It was almost like Eddie Haskell.
1st down and 10 at the 48 of Cincinnati after that 9-yard run.
Got to do a better job of gap control responsibility and not let them squirt those run plays out like they have been.
Please set the play clock to 20 seconds. 20 seconds on the play clock, please.
I think we had broken 1st down markers. They get rid of one set of chains.
Thank you.
And a fella came running out toward the line of scrimmage with a new set of 1st down markers.
And when the clock was stopped there, Gabe Davis went to the Bills sideline. A couple of guys came out and straightened out his shoulder pads. They're all wonky, John.
Now they're having trouble getting those new markers untangled with the chain. They have succeeded in doing that. 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 48. We played 2 minutes and 15 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. The Bengals lead it by 10, 17-7. Shoulder high snap caught by Allen. Deep drop under pressure. Gets away. Fires. Caught by Shakir. And he'll be tackled at the Cincinnati 30-yard line. Great job by Josh Allen to extend that play.
He extended the play and Shakir got right in alignment with him on the route. Allen extends the play to his right. Shakir running to his right. Easier throw for the quarterback when he's rolling right to have the receiver moving right. Good job by both parties.
Tackle made by Cam Taylor-Britt, 17 yards on the play. B.J. Hill had a free shot. Josh Allen couldn't get him down. 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 31. Allen catches a high snap, short drop, running to his left, points downfield, pump fakes, now runs, and takes it out of bounds with his former college teammate Logan Wilson in pursuit. Allen scrambles for 2.
I think that was the spy action right there for Logan Wilson. I mean, he was all over Josh Allen from Jump Street, and he was in step with him to the sideline. How about the two Wyoming Cowboys going at it head-to-head here in the divisional round of the playoffs?
2nd down and 8 at the Cincinnati 29. Allen looking over the Bengals defense, single high safety at least at the moment, with Jesse Bates playing deep. Von Bell backing up as well. Allen fakes a handoff, sidesteps the rush, runs downfield. Cam Taylor-Britt couldn't get him to the ground right away, and Allen lunges forward, short of the first down, but close. He gets tackled at the 24 by Von Bell, and it's 3rd down and 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has no regard for his body, but the problem is sometimes he has not enough regard for the football as well. But that time he had it tucked high and tight, and he's a hard guy to get to the ground one-on-one, man. First contact, is particularly if it's high above his waist, does not deter him.
He has 17 rushing yards in the game, including a touchdown run from the 1-yard line. 3rd down and 2 for Buffalo. The Bills go with an empty backfield. Allen waits for the shotgun snap. High snap, he's running all the way, a design quarterback run. Josh Allen extends the ball forward toward the line to gain, and it looks like he has a first down inside the 21. Jesse Bates ran him out.
Exactly, a design quarterback sweep. Said, okay, direct snap to Josh Allen, and just take it. That was like a 19. We used to call it 18 and 19. 19 quarterback running the ball to the left side. Good size, good speed. He's a freak.
3 yards on the run. It's 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 20. We've received an interesting injury update on the Buffalo Bills. When they come out on defense, they will be missing their safety, Dean Marlowe. He's out for the rest of the game with a groin injury. He was DeMar Hamlin's replacement. Allen back to throw, has time, throws it into the end zone. Eli Apple in coverage, and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Diggs.
And he starts high-fiving Bengal fans in the corner of that end zone. Got people that are wearing orange and black there. He's high-fiving them because it was an incomplete pass. But he never did turn to find the football. And he was relying on basically the wide receiver's eyes telling him where the ball was and when it was coming.
I think Stephon Diggs is down on a knee in the back corner of the end zone. And the medical staff will come out and take a look at Buffalo's great wide receiver. We have a timeout, 9:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 17-7, Cincinnati. The Bills have the ball at the Bengals 20 when we come back on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Frank's Red Hot is the perfect blend of flavor and heat, so you can put that on everything.
Like buffalo wings.
Everything.
Buffalo nachos.
Everything.
Buffalo mac and cheese?
Yes, and also things that don't start with buffalo. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Get ready for game day at the Party Source. The Party Source has everything you need to cheer on our favorite team, from celebratory cigars, cold beer, and endless aisles of wine, spirits, and party supplies. The Party Source truly has something for every fan. Last-minute game day prep? Order online at thepartysource.com for same-day curbside or in-store pickup or local delivery. The Party Source is your real MVP. Most valuable party. They run the north. You run to the Party Source.
There are 2 words synonymous with flavor: Penn Station. Just those 2 words probably triggered your taste buds and started your mouth watering. Your stomach starts to growl just thinking about those hand-cut fries. It's flavor that triggers your senses, creates memories. It's flavor that makes every Penn Station sub, hot or cold, leave you fully satisfied and full. Flavor is everything, and if you're willing to sacrifice it for anything, you're missing the point. For lunch or dinner, choose Penn Station East Coast subs, where it's flavor overall.
As the largest independently operated material handling business in the industry, Equipment Depot is your one-stop source for new and used equipment, parts, service, leasing, rentals, and integrated warehouse solutions. Performance guaranteed. Your exceptional service experience starts with Equipment Depot. Contact us today and discover what a true partnership can do for your business. Visit EQDepot.com. That's EQDepot.com or call 888-EQ-DEPOT.
Bill's great wide receiver Stephon Diggs walked off the field under his own power. He's gone into the blue medical tent behind the bench. This stadium opened in 1973. There's very little room in the corners of the end zones from the playing surface to the wall that separates the stands from the field. And on this snowy field, after the incomplete deep ball, Stephon Diggs crashed into that wall.
Yeah. I tell you, Dan, the first drive for the Buffalo Bills to start the second half, 5 touchdowns, 4 field goals, 5 turnovers. Will the Bengals have one of those opportunistic and timely takeaways here on Josh Allen?
2nd down and 10 at the Cincinnati 20. This will be the 10th play of the drive for Buffalo. 9:50 left in the third quarter. Cincinnati leads by 10. James Cook, the rookie from Georgia, in at running back. Allen fakes to him, gets away from a rusher, throws over the middle.
Wow.
Nice catch. Reeled in by Cole Beasley, and he'll take it down to the Cincinnati 9 for a first down.
Boy, he's getting taken down by Logan Wilson and Sam Hubbard, and as he's lurching forward, throws a strike. Throws a very, very accurate football. Just an amazing play. A little bit of a zone read type, RPO type scenario. And a run goes one way, he goes the other, like a little misdirection. What a play.
Dax Hill came in unblocked on a blitz and kind of whiffed on Josh Allen.
Yep.
1st and goal from the 9, a tightly bunched formation for Buffalo. Allen takes the snap, hands it off.
Nice.
Cook grabbed by the leg and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Mike Hilton coming up from the slot corner position to make the stop for a loss of 2.
If somebody is being grabbed by the lower leg or ankle, I know it's Mike Hilton. He's the only guy that hits people that low. He always makes tackles from the waist down. He ties them up and stops their legs. You stop their legs, you're going to take them to the ground.
Stephon Diggs is okay. He's back in the game. Fullback Reggie Gilliam is in for Buffalo. He typically does not get a lot of snaps. He lines up as a wing to the left. The running back is Hines. Shotgun snap to Allen. Looking over the middle. Now throws a short throw, the catch made, and the tackle on Hines made right away by Von Bell. A short pickup down to the 7 where it's 3rd and goal.
Got to make a red zone stop right here. This is key. This is pivotal. The Buffalo Bills ended up making a red zone stop because of a call reversal by an official. So they've got one where the Bengals left 4 points on the field. The Bengals have to make them leave 4 points on the field on this drive.
Cole Beasley checks in. He goes out to the right with Gabe Davis. Dawson Knox, a great red zone weapon, is out to the left along with Diggs. 3rd and goal from the 7. Cook goes in motion. Allen back to throw. Fires toward the left side of the end zone.
No.
Incomplete. Intended for Dawson Knox, who has touchdown catches in each of Buffalo's last 5 games. But rookie Dax Hill was there, and the Bills will have to settle for a field goal try.
Nice job by Dax Hill. Got his hands on him, rerouted him, then used the corner of the end zone as the 12th defender, basically. He just pressed him as tightly as he could to that corner. Went airborne, avoided contact, tremendous coverage.
10 members of the Buffalo Bills just crouched over and used their hands to sweep any snow away from the spot where Tyler Bass will attempt this kick. They've learned how to do that very well in Buffalo.
Veteran experience.
His kick is on the way, and it is good. A 25-yard field goal for Tyler Bass. And Buffalo pulls within a touchdown. We have a timeout with 7:42 left in the third quarter. Cincinnati 17, Buffalo 10 on the First Guy Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Smart businesses are always looking for ways to improve. Better work days can start with Cintas. Your dedicated Cintas service reps help make sure you have what you need when you need it. We'll stock your essential cleaning products, deliver hygienically clean workwear, inspect your fire extinguishers, and provide first aid and safety supplies. Cintas is with you every step of the way, so you stay a step ahead. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
The need for home health is growing. At Gravity Plus, we believe that home testing is the future of personalized healthcare. We are evolving our brand in order to better communicate the breadth of expertise, expand our products, and put the power of healthcare in our customers' hands. It's your health. Own it. Learn more about how you can take control of your health at gravityplus.com. Let's make healthcare better together.
White Claw delivers a wave of pure refreshment in a variety of flavors, from the originals, black cherry and mango, to new flavors like passion fruit and blackberry. Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process, White Claw brings a crisp taste with 100 calories, 5% alcohol, and 2 grams of carbs. Check out your favorite retailer in-store or online for White Claw variety packs, single flavor packs, and single-serve cans. Bring the wave with White Claw Hard Seltzer. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer works. Chicago, Illinois.
Frank's Red Hot is the perfect blend of flavor and heat, so you can put that on everything.
Like buffalo wings.
Everything.
Buffalo nachos.
Everything.
Buffalo mac and cheese?
Yes, and also things that don't start with buffalo. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
If you are looking for the latest Bengals gear during this playoff run, shop the Bengals Pro Shop. You'll find the best selection of the white Bengals merchandise, along with everything else you could look for. Visit the Pro Shop 7 days a week. It's located on the north side of Paycor Stadium, or shop online anytime at Bengals.com. 17-10 Cincinnati, 7:42 left in the third here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Dan, the team that is leading at the half of AFC Divisional games in the playoffs, 72-19. There are 18 tied games, but a team leading going into the half, 72-19, courtesy of the good doctor who is the best, the all-time best, number one, undisputed champion of statisticians.
The stats doctor, Dr. Richard Weiner, with us today. Nate Larisha is our spotter. Great to have you listening. Here comes the kickoff from Bass, and Travion Williams will not try to return it. It kicks up snow about 3 yards deep in the end zone, and here comes the Bengals offense. Ted Karras is the center, and the Buffalo Bills have lost their starting safety, Dean Marlowe. Micah Hyde started in that spot to begin the season. Damar Hamlin was next. Obviously, Damar went down in Cincinnati. Dean Marlowe was the third guy in that spot. Buffalo is now down to Jaquan Johnson in that safety spot. On first down, the Bengals toss it to Mixon. He's trying to stretch it out wide to the right. Runs outside the numerals and gets tackled at the 29-yard line, a 4-yard run.
And it's hard to attack a safety because you can play zone coverages and protect safeties. But you know that Zach Taylor, Ryan Callahan, Joe Burrow, everybody knows what's going on at that safety position. If somehow they can formation him to a mismatch, they'll do it.
Second down and 6. The Bengals at their own 29, up by 7 in the third quarter. Burrow is ready. Catches a chest-high snap. Pump fakes, scrambles left. He'll run for the first down, and he will get it as he crosses the 35, and his momentum takes him out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Greg Rousseau in hot pursuit.
Yeah, and he did some body surfing. I mean, as he pursued Joe Burrow to the sideline, he dove for his ankles, and he didn't get Joe, but, man, he body surfed on that snow a good 7 yards or so into the Bengals sideline.
Looked like a slip and slide.
Yeah, it did.
9 yards on the scramble for Burrow. He's rushed for 30 yards in the game. 6:35 left in the third quarter. Cincinnati has a first down at the 38. Chase moves into the backfield. Travion Williams in the game. They screen it out to the right. Chase trying to deke a defender. He does, and he runs to the 49-yard line for a first down. Kaiir Elam, the first-round draft pick rookie corner, made the stop. An 11-yard swing pass to Jamar Chase.
Mitchell Wilcox got a great block on Jordan Poyer, and he locked him up, and that's what got it going. And then Jordan Poyer missed the tackle. Wilcox had the other defender tied up on the perimeter, and allowed he allowed Chase to split those two as Elam, who he blocked.
First and 10 Bengals at their own 49. Mixon in at running back, lining up right of Burrow. Burrow back to pass, throws toward the near sideline. A one-handed left-handed catch by T. Higgins as he pulls it in at the Buffalo 40 for a first down.
And White is saying, "Are you kidding me? I had unbelievable coverage. I don't think I can cover him any better." Joe Burrow put it in the only spot T. Higgins could make a play on it, and T. Higgins made that play with one mucker. Got the left hand out there like a suction cup.
11 yards on the throw. Burrow over 200 passing yards in the game.
Oh.
Now he gets hit around the legs, throws a pass that's incomplete to Mixon.
Uh-oh. Get up, Joe.
Shaq Lawson hitting him around the legs, and Joe Burrow is not getting up yet.
Oh.
Now he is getting to his feet, and he is walking around gingerly. Slight grimace on his face, but it looks like he will stay in the game.
And it was just Jackson Carman just didn't finish it. I mean, he had inside position. You can't let the pocket collapse. In fairness to him, defender hit the turf and body surfed right into Joe's leg.
2nd down and 10 at the Buffalo 40-yard line. The Bengals up by 7 here in the 3rd quarter. Burrow back to throw. Short pass over the middle.
Oh.
It is dropped by Trenton Irwin. It was thrown about 4 yards downfield, but he had running room had he held on to the ball, and Trenton did not.
Yes, he did. He had running room. And in my opinion, he had his hands backwards. Catch it with your left. If you're catching it to your right, get your left hand above your right. Don't put your right hand above your left and catch it backhanded. Put your left hand above your right and catch it a lot more freely and easily. You may get yards after catch.
Under these conditions, the Bengals are probably not in field goal range. Timeout called by Buffalo.
Buffalo, a 30-second timeout.
Trenton Irwin wearing black gloves under these snowy conditions. Joe Burrow not wearing gloves. You know, it's interesting with Joe. Jay Morrison of The Athletic had the great stat that Joe Burrow has never lost when the temperature has been 35 degrees or colder. He is 6-0
right
under those weather conditions, and that certainly applies today. Furthermore, the coldest weather conditions he's ever played under, Christmas Eve in New England, when it was a wind chill of 4, and he threw for 284 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half of that game.
And boy, he's one of those guys. Kenny Anderson was the same way. Wants to feel the football, even in the coldest of cold conditions. Wants to have skin on pigskin.
Big 3rd down and 10 play here. One deep safety so far for Buffalo. Now it will be 2. Shotgun snap back to Burrow. He's well protected. Throws it to a wide open Hurst. Hurst racing toward the first down.
Baby.
Barker, he goes up and over, hurdling a defender and picking up the first down. Incredible athleticism shown by Hayden Hurst as he gains 12 on 3rd and 10.
And the protection. They rushed 5, and he dumped it off to the left short range area to Hayden Hurst, and he goes Edwin Moses Hurst. I mean, it was just an unbelievable play. Defender says, I'm taking you low. I'm taking your legs out from under you. No, up and over.
And that defender was the new safety, Jaquan Johnson. 1st and 10 Bengals at the 28 of Buffalo. Shotgun snap to Burrow. Inside handoff. Mixon running left. Getting shoved from behind. And the Bengals offensive line helps push Joe down to the 20 for an 8-yard run.
You know, the Bengals offensive line said, all right, it's on us. It's all about us. We have to do our job. And the one thing that they know as a group that makes it easier to protect Joe Burrow is to be able to do something positive in the running game. And they have today.
Mixon averaging 6 yards a carry so far today. 11 carries, 66 yards. From the 20, the Bengals run Burrow on a quarterback sneak. It was 2nd down and 2. And he gets 1, but he didn't get the first down, I don't believe.
Boy, Volson came off the ball like a big old arrow coming out of a bow.
Wow.
Man.
How about that spot?
I know. I mean,
looks like they're going to give it to Joe Burrow.
Well, he got on Volson.
It is, first down.
He got on Volson's backside, and Volson was motoring off the ball. He came off the ball like a spear. And Joe Burrow got up on that body surf. Boy, that's a tight spot.
A 2-yard sneak for the first down. The Bengals have entered the Gold Star red zone. Nope, they're changing it. They gave a first down signal. They have reversed it. It is 3rd and short. Not sure what changed.
On the field as the runner is short of the line to gain. It is 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and less than a yard. The ball is resting in between the 17 and the 18, about a half a yard away from being a first down, third down and short.
And Zach Taylor went to the official on his sideline at the chain marker and said, "What the hell? Explain to me how you changed your guy's mind on that, please."
And it feels like a sneak. The Bills obviously crowd the middle of their defensive line. Mixon is the running back. Burrow tosses it left. Mixon with blockers in front. He's to the 10. And Joe will make it down to the 5-yard line where it's going to be first down and goal.
I'll tell you what, they said, all right, you think we're going to sneak? And everybody in the stadium did. Let's pin and pull. Let's just pin and let's pull linemen out there. Jackson Carman out there. Adeniji hustling across the football field. They go to the perimeter, and they get big people on little people. They get offensive tackles on cornerbacks on the edge. And mismatch city.
First and goal from the 5 after that 14-yard run. Burrow in the gun, Mixon to his right. Trenton Irwin goes out to the left. Chase and Higgins out to the right. Burrow ready for the shotgun snap. He catches. He's looking left. He throws left. Incomplete. Intended for Trenton Irwin. There's a penalty flag at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, he just absolutely grabbed him in the middle of his back. That was White, I believe. Just got his hand in the middle of his back.
It is on Buffalo.
Pass interference, number 27, defense. The foul occurred at the 1-yard line. That's where the ball will be placed. First down.
What a response. Your defense stands up in the red zone and limits the Buffalo Bills to a field goal. You take the next possession, and you drive it the length of the field, and you're knocking on the doorstep of pounding in the end zone for a multiple play touchdown drive. That is awesome.
Double tight ends in for Cincinnati. Asiasi and Wilcox both lined up in 3-point stances. Burrow in the gun. Mixon to his left. First and goal from the 1. Joe catches, hands it to Mixon. Mixon struggling toward the goal line. The lineman pushing him. Let's see where it's spotted. They're not going to give it to him.
He's marked him
inches
at the
away.
Yep, marked him at the half-yard line. Boy, were they blowing the whistle? I wonder if their whistles froze, because guys were still continuing to play both sides of the football.
They've shoveled the goal line, so you get a pretty
Number
good
70
view.
reports is eligible. Number 70
So the
is an
Bengals will
eligible
bring in a
receiver.
6th offensive lineman, Deontay Smith, and Buffalo is going to bring in beefier defensive linemen. A couple of 300-plus pounders come into play, defensive tackle. Second and goal inside the 1. An offset eye behind Burrow.
Timeout. Blew it dead.
Defense, too many players on the field. Half the distance to the goal, second down.
So it goes from the 6-inch line to the 3-inch line. So they had 12 men in the huddle. That's what I thought they had before when they said they were taking too much time to set the ball at the line of scrimmage or whatever.
The nose of the ball is about an inch away from that white stripe, that 8-inch wide white stripe. Burrow under center.
Oh!
Buffalo tries to jump the snap, and the Bills will be offside. Burrow goes ahead and throws it into the back of the end zone, caught by Stanley Morgan, but the play was dead.
Encroachment, number 97, defense, half the distance to the goal, second down.
It was blown dead because contact occurred. Once Jordan Phillips touches somebody, when he jumps offside, if you jump offside and you try to get back, that's encroachment. But this one, he jumped offside and made contact, so they blew it dead.
Honestly, not a bad gamble. They're an inch away.
Sure.
Try to jump it, right?
Yeah, try to jump.
Might do it again. Bengals will change personnel. They had 6 offensive linemen in on the previous play. Deontay Smith exits. T. Higgins and Trenton Irwin will go out to the left. Jamar Chase out to the right. Burrow will be under center. First and goal, about an inch, maybe a half an inch away from the goal line. T. Higgins motions, lines up to the right next to the right tackle. Burrow hands it off. Mixon goes airborne.
He's in.
Waiting for the signal.
Get in.
The officials walking toward the pile.
Come on.
No signal yet.
Wow. Nope, he's short.
They are not going to give it to Joe Mixon.
Boy. Then Joe tried to go leave his feet and pound through a gap, and he couldn't do it. Right now, the Buffalo Bills are doing a really good job of stymieing the Bengals' offensive line thrust off the line of scrimmage. You got to get your pad level lower. Get your pad level lower and at least stalemate at the line. And Zach challenged it.
They've thrown the red challenge flag.
Yep.
They are saying that Joe Mixon was in before being driven backward. So the Bengals have thrown the red challenge flag. and they'll see if on replay it's a 1-yard touchdown.
Cincinnati is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner is short of the goal line. We'll review the play.
Joe signaled, thought he was in. T. Higgins signaled touchdown. He thought he was in. Other guys were doing the same. I mean, he hit it up in there pretty good, and it didn't look like the Bengals got knocked backwards. It just looked like they didn't get any push at the line of scrimmage. You'd think the momentum of Joe Mixon, the way he hammered it up in there, he would have gained an inch.
We'll take a timeout. 42 seconds left in the third quarter at the moment. 17-10 Cincinnati on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
The law offices of Lake Maceland will fight for you. Call 444-4444. Want more fight? More attention? More compensation? We've recovered millions in auto and injury cases. We don't know what your case is worth until you call. One more call for 444-4444. Call Lake Maceland.
Businesses don't run on automation or algorithms alone. What powers businesses are your people and the people they serve. At Cintas, your dedicated service reps understand what you need to help you keep your employees feeling safe, comfortable, and performing their best. So your business can too. For workwear, essential cleaning products, first aid and safety supplies, and fire protection services, visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Frank's Red Hot is the perfect blend of flavor and heat, so you can put that on everything.
Like buffalo wings.
Everything.
Buffalo nachos.
Everything.
Buffalo mac and cheese?
Yes, and also things that don't start with buffalo. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
There are 2 words synonymous with flavor. Penn Station. Just those 2 words probably triggered your taste buds and started your mouth watering. Your stomach starts to growl just thinking about those hand-cut fries. It's flavor that triggers your senses, creates memories. It's flavor that makes every Penn Station sub, hot or cold, leave you fully satisfied and full. Flavor is everything, and if you're willing to sacrifice it for anything, you're missing the point. For lunch or dinner, choose Penn Station East Coast subs, where it's flavor overall.
The Bengals replay challenge is successful. It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Joe Mixon. And the Bengals have a chance to go up by 14. Evan McPherson is on the field to attempt the 33-yard PAT.
I think they lost track of his body in all the white jerseys, the white snow. I think they lost track of where Joe Mixon was. He got in the end zone. I mean, it looked like he was, from his waist up, was in the end zone. Unbelievable. But I really do think when he went in that mass of humanity with all those white jerseys, the big old snowflakes and everything, it's like, where is he?
That was the Bengals' 9th replay challenge of the year, the 3rd time they've been successful. What a time. Late in the 3rd quarter of this playoff game with 1:17 to go. Here's Money Mac to try to make it a 14-point lead. See how the footing is. His lineman did not clear out a spot like the Buffalo lineman did. Adamitis snaps it. The kick is up, and it is good to give Cincinnati a 24-10 lead with 1:17 left in the 3rd quarter.
Nice answer. Again, red zone stop by defense, complimentary football. Go on a bunch of play drive for a bunch of yards, take time off the clock, everything you want to do to play complimentary football and go up by 14.
12 plays, 75 yards. It took 6.5 minutes off the clock.
Nice.
Each team has basically had one possession in the 3rd quarter. We've got 1:17 to go, but that doesn't help Buffalo. They're running out of time.
Yeah.
As the Bengals have gone up by 2 touchdowns late in the 3rd quarter.
Now this possession, if the Bengals defense, which is well rested, they have not played a ton of snaps this afternoon. And if they can, maybe hold Buffalo to 1-2-3 and out, get them off the football field, either by turnover at some point here or a 1-2-3 and out and steal a possession, be massive.
Evan McPherson standing about 8 yards away. Nyheim Hines right at the goal line for Buffalo. The run-up from the second-year kicker from Florida, way up into the air. Hines starts from the goal line, charging toward the middle of the field at the 10, 15, slowed down at the 20, stays on his feet, and then the guy that slowed him down retraces his steps and makes the tackle. That was Samaje Perine at the 30-yard line.
Tell you, he is a gifted return
Penalty flag
guy.
down.
That's holding, coming back. illegal block.
During the return, holding number 85. Return team, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Tight end Quentin Morris guilty of the penalty, and the Bengals will force Buffalo to start from inside the 20 as a result.
Now you're in a situation where Josh Allen potentially might be thinking, gosh, I don't have that many possessions left. I got to make some plays. And then when you get into that mindset, you start to press a little bit. When you start to press, you do things you not normally do. And when you do that, you don't take care of the football well enough. See if the Bengals can take advantage.
Buffalo starts from the 12-yard line. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Cincinnati 24, Buffalo 10. The winner takes on Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Allen in the gun. High snap. He catches. Fakes the Singletary. Rolls right. Throws downfield. Incomplete. Intended for Diggs. Being chased by Hilton. And it was incomplete near the 40-yard line.
Had Hilton underneath. Had Jesse Bates over the top. Perfect call by Lou Anarumo to bracket Diggs down the football field, knowing that that's where Josh Allen is going to want to go. Diggs is his big play receiver. I mean, Diggs on the season, 108 catches, 1,429 yards, 11 touchdowns. What a year. 2nd and
10, Buffalo. The Bills at their own 12. 1:06 left in the third. Allen ready. Catches the shotgun snap. Pump fakes. Standing tall in the pocket. Throws it out to the right. Caught by Isaiah McKenzie. Gets away from a defensive lineman, Carter, and then runs out to the 20 for an 8-yard gain. Logan Wilson made the stop.
Yeah, I think Logan was the guy that missed and then retraced the steps. I mean, Logan Wilson has got him on the perimeter, and he misses, spins back, and gets back involved in the play. Again, another example of don't give up on a play. If it doesn't work out the first time, make sure you get him down on the ground the second time, which he did.
Big play here. 3rd down and 2 for the Bills at their own 20. We're down to 26 seconds to go in the third quarter. Allen in the shotgun. Singletary with the bright red shoes on, lining up to the left. Allen with long sleeves down to the wrists. Drops back to throw. The pocket closes. Flings it deep downfield for Gabe Davis. Broken up at the last second. Cam Taylor-Britt got his right hand in front of the ball and knocked it away from Gabe Davis.
And the Buffalo Bills sideline, a few guys started signaling throw a flag, he passed interference. No. I mean, he just basically got his right hand and right arm up at the perfect time. You read the receiver's eyes. When the receiver's eyes go up to make a play on the football, when they lock in on the football like that, that's when you extend your arm and your hand, and he did it perfectly.
The Bills will punt on 4th and 2 from their own 20. Trent Taylor waiting to return back at the 32 of Cincinnati. Sam Martin, under these snowy conditions, catches the snap, puts his right foot into the ball. Not a great-looking punt. Taylor charging forward, lets it bounce. Fortunately for Cincinnati, it rolls sideways. It did not really bounce forward very far, and Buffalo downs it at the 37-yard line.
Complimentary football. Hold the opponent to a field goal. Your offense goes on a touchdown drive, and then you make them go 1, 2, 3 and out. Complimentary football, giving your offense a short field, better field position to start this drive.
A 35-yard punt, no return, 2 seconds left here in the third quarter. The snowflakes still falling in Buffalo. That's been the case since 1 hour before kickoff. The field covered in snow except for the yard lines. The Bengals have the ball 1st and 10 with a 2-touchdown lead. 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Burrow in the gun. He'll look to pass. Protection is good. Swing pass into the flat. Caught by Mixon.
Nice.
Jumps over an arm tackle. Runs down the sideline. Lowers the right shoulder. Slams into Jaquan Johnson and goes out of bounds with a first down at midfield as the third quarter comes to an end. We'll head to the fourth. Cincinnati 24. Buffalo 10 on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
There's a new connection with speeds, opportunities, and experiences, all elevated by superior fiber technology, connecting people, places, and things like never before. With a heightened purpose for good that's committed to community and dedicated to a better connection between everyone, for everyone. This is Alta Fiber, elevating connection. Proud to be the official internet and Wi-Fi provider of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, Bengals fans.
Have you tried the new infinitely recyclable Ball aluminum cup? Perfect for tailgating outside the jungle or for your next watch party from home. It replaces single-use plastic cups with a sleek, sustainable alternative that offers a cool touch experience. And they're made right here in the USA. Simply pour, sip, enjoy, and then recycle. Pick up a pack of Ball aluminum cups at your local Kroger store. Ball aluminum cup is a proud partner of the Cincinnati Bengals.
At Beachmont Toyota, we're here to meet your needs. Whether you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we've got a great selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and hybrids arriving daily. With any new vehicle, you'll receive our 2-year Toyota Care maintenance plan and Life Care Plus warranty. And pre-owned models come with a great selection of extended warranties as well. Plus, a service department that keeps your car running smoothly. Visit us at Beachmont Toyota or BeachmontToyota.com today.
Are you ready to up your snack bowl game? Add these party-size packs to your starting snack lineup and feed the whole team. Party-size Kettle Brand potato chips. Party-size Snyder's of Hanover pieces. Party-size Lake July organic tortilla chips. Party-size Snack Factory pretzel crisps. Party-size Cape Cod potato chips. Bulk-size Goldfish crackers. Whether you're watching from home or hanging at the tailgate, these snacks are the real MVPs of game day. Available now at Kroger.
15 minutes to go, at least in regulation. Cincinnati up by 2 touchdowns here in Orchard Park. It's 24-10 Bengals on the First Star Logistics Bengals radio network. Through 3 quarters, the Bengals have twice as many first downs, 26-13. They've outgained the Bills by 150 yards, 358 to 208.
You know, Dan, they've done it to this point, and now with a quarter left, finish every play, finish every drive. That'll help you finish the football game. That's where they're at right now. They have a 14-point lead with 15 minutes to play, and they have the ball at midfield. Come on.
1st and 10 Bengals from the 50. First play of the 4th quarter. Burrow in the gun. Mixon with 80 rushing yards to his right. Chase goes in motion into the backfield. They give it to Mixon. Bounces it wide to the left to the 45 of Buffalo. Throws a forearm into the safety, Johnson, and keeps on running until he gains 9.
Joe Mixon has been immense in this football game. Joe Mixon is like the kid in your neighborhood that loves to play in the snow. He's playing at a different level than everybody else. He really is. He is playing a physical football game that is a cut above everybody else's physicality.
89 rushing yards, 18 receiving yards for Mixon, so he's accounted for more than 100 yards of offense. He stays in the game on 2nd down and 1 at the Buffalo 41. Burrow in the gun. The fans getting nervous here in Orchard Park. Burrow extends the hands. He'll hand it off to Mixon. Joe finds a crease between center and right guard. He'll pick up the first down as he takes it down to the Buffalo 38.
You know, one thing that Carmen can do is run block. He is a very physical guy with good feet. One thing that Sharpie can do with that big body is run block. And they are running the football. How about Ted Karras sucking it up? He's nicked up a little bit, wearing a knee brace, playing every snap, leading the football team.
Mixing out, Pirine in. Samaje lines up as a slot receiver to the right. It's an empty backfield for Burrow on 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 38. Joe catches, blitz coming, quick throw, out to the left, caught by Chase. Nice. Runs through an arm tackle, tight ropes the sideline, stays in bounds, and gets to the 30 for a 9-yard gain.
He made a one-handed catch, and then he made Jordan Poyer miss as he was tight roping the sideline. And I'm telling you, the Bengals seem to have better footing on this field than the Buffalo Bills do on their own home field. They're more familiar with this surface in bad weather than the Bengals are, but the Bengals have more. They look faster. They look quicker.
Officially an 8-yard pickup for Chase, so it's 2nd down and 2 from the Buffalo 30. Pirine is the running back. Burrow with a long count. Joe catches the snap, throws a pass that got batted down. He threw it right toward Boogie Basham, the defensive end. Fortunately, he is a defensive end, and he's not J.J. Watt, so he didn't catch it for an interception.
Yeah, if he had caught it, he would have been boogeyman, because he would have been off to the races.
Hit him in the face mask, went through his hands,
right
and hit him in the face mask.
Right in the smush.
3rd down and 2 at the Buffalo 30. That brings the fans to life. Pirine stays in at running back. He lines up to the left of Joe Burrow. 12:54 left in regulation. Cincinnati up by 14. Burrow set. Drops back to throw. Throws off his back foot. Throwing deep for T. Higgins. Incomplete at the goal line.
Call it. They
Penalty
did.
flag down. They hit him in the helmet.
They did. They finally called it. I mean, he got pushed from behind as there was double coverage, corner underneath, safety over the top, and the official called an illegal contact.
2 Bills are injured. I think it was defenseless receiver.
Number 27, defense, automatic. First down.
So it was pass interference on White, and then 2 Bills collided
with each other.
White and Poyer, the safety.
With each other,
head-to-head with each other.
Yeah.
I knew there was helmet-to-helmet contact. I thought that Higgins was involved. We'll take a timeout. 12:48 left. The Bengals are going to have a first down as a result of that penalty. And they'll have it in the Gold Star Red Zone when we come back, leading 24-10 on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
There are lots of ways to make Skyline part of your game plan. You can pregame with friends in 5 ways at your favorite Skyline, or carry out conies to crush during the game. And Skyline is the only place for post-game Cholitos and chili cheese fries. Football, basketball, baseball, or soccer. High school, college, or pro. Doesn't matter. Game time is always a good time for Skyline. So get your game face on and get your Skyline game plan together. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
Behind every successful business is a strong leader. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work. We're pumped to watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at Paycor.com.
We're back at the stadium parking lot. The game hasn't started, but this one is already heating up.
That's right, Dan. This tailgating action is on fire. Grills are loaded with Swift meats.
Fresh, tender Swift beef and Swift pork.
Looks delicious, Dan.
I bet you put away some Swift meats in your playing days, Lap.
Sure did, Dan. It was fantastic.
That's why they say tailgates come together with Swift meats.
Load up at your local grocer today.
Good food, good moments. One great meal. Come together with Swift.
At Beachmont Toyota, we're here to meet your needs. Whether you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we've got a great selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and hybrids arriving daily. With any new vehicle, you'll receive our 2-year Toyota Care Maintenance Plan and Life Care Plus warranty. And pre-owned models come with a great selection of extended warranties as well. Plus, a service department that keeps your car running smoothly. Visit us at Beachmont Toyota or beachmonttoyota.com today.
There's one thing I love more than sports, and that's the place where I watch my sports. Wings and Rings, of course. Club-level experience, a chef-inspired menu, and the most crave-worthy wings. 12 Cincinnati locations. Wings and Rings, an official sponsor of the Cincinnati Bengals.
After the helmet-to-helmet collision, both injured Buffalo players, Tre'Davious White and Jordan Poyer, were able to walk to the sideline. Poyer has gone into the medical tent. White is joining him inside the medical tent. The penalty gives the Bengals a 1st and goal at the 4, and Buffalo is missing 2 of its best defensive backs for this sequence.
Man, just a cocoa butt extraordinaire. I mean, they were just knocking heads big time on that one, helmet to helmet. An update from the good doctor in AFC Division playoff games. Team leading after 3 quarters, 81 victories, 19 defeats, 9 ties. The numbers get better as the game wears on, and the good doctor keeps us abreast.
Joe Burrow pacing around outside of the huddle. He has his hands in a hand warmer in front of his jersey. Now he walks into the huddle after hearing the play call from his head coach, Zach Taylor, relays it to his teammates, and the Bengals come to the line at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, up by 2 touchdowns, 12:48 to go. Mixon is the running back, lining up to the right of Joe Burrow. Burrow is set. Ted Karras snaps it back. Burrow fakes a handoff and runs, and he will be tackled near the line of scrimmage. I don't think he'll gain anything. Greg Russo made the tackle.
Boy, Joe Mixon ended up being a lead blocker, and Joe Mixon did not like the way that Russo was treating Joe Burrow as he was being taken to the ground, he and Milano. I wonder if that was just a missed handoff, and then Joe Burrow said, I'm just going to follow Joe Mixon to the design hole.
Poyer and White are still in the medical tent. 2nd and goal from the 4 for Cincinnati with the snowflakes falling here in Buffalo. Burrow back to throw, looking left, throws right through the fingertips of a jumping Hayden Hurst. He was covered by Jaquan Johnson. It is incomplete at the goal line.
Man, you know, it would be a shame not to finish this when you had a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. We talked about how the Buffalo Bills all season long have played great red zone defense. They finished number 2 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage allowed. Not an easy catch for Hurst, but it did hit both hands as he jumped and extended his arms. 3rd down and goal from the 4. 12:09 left in regulation. The Bengals lead by 2 TDs. Burrow in the gun. He catches. He hands it to Mixon. Joe running up the middle. He will not get in. He got down to about the 2, but he did not score a touchdown. And here comes the field goal team. It's like an extra point, the old style extra point. And this should be a gimme for Evan McPherson to make it a 3-score game, hopefully.
Correct. 3 very significant points would take the lead to 17, where 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions would not pull Buffalo even. It'll be kicked from the left hash. A 25-yard try for McPherson. Drew Chrisman waits for the snap. Chrisman catches, places the ball down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals have taken a 17-point lead with 11 minutes and 22 seconds to go.
It looks like something going on in the field. There's coaches out on the field.
There's a flag at the goal line, but the Bengals are running off the field. Something on Buffalo that will be tacked on the kickoff?
Yeah, you wonder.
Defense number 4 was lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is a successful field goal.
So Evan McPherson's 25-yard field goal gives Cincinnati 3 more points inside the Gold Star red zone. We have a timeout. 11:22 to go, and the Bengals have a 3-score lead. 27-10 Cincinnati on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Now, the officials have been talking for quite some time.
All righty, let's see what they have to say.
Upon further review, there is no penalty on the play. However, we have conferred and discovered that Bob, the line judge, has saved a boatload for his kids' college using Ohio's 529 plan. It is tax-free, accepted nationwide. Bob recommends we all go to collegeadvantage.com. First down.
Well, that's not entirely unexpected.
Classic Bob.
Smart businesses are always looking for ways to improve. Better work days can start with Cintas. Your dedicated Cintas service reps help make sure you have what you need when you need it. We'll stock your essential cleaning products, deliver hygienically clean workwear, inspect your fire extinguishers, and provide first aid and safety supplies. Cintas is with you every step of the way, so you stay a step ahead. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
There are 2 words synonymous with flavor. Penn Station. Just those 2 words probably triggered your taste buds and started your mouth watering. Your stomach starts to growl just thinking about those hand-cut fries. It's flavor that triggers your senses, creates memories. It's flavor that makes every Penn Station sub, hot or cold, leave you fully satisfied and full. Flavor is everything, and if you're willing to sacrifice it for anything, you're missing the point. For lunch or dinner, choose Penn Station East Coast Subs, where it's flavor overall.
It's Anthony Munoz for 2-Day Who Day from Mike's Car Wash. Tuesdays and Wednesdays throughout the season, save $4 off Mike's Ultimate Wash. For every Ultimate sold on Wednesday, Mike's donates $1 to the Anthony Munoz Foundation. Mike's is open daily 7 to 9.
Fifth Third Bank and the Cincinnati Bengals, better together for over a decade. On the field and in the community, we're working hard to make Cincinnati a Fifth Third better. To learn more, visit buy3.com/Bengals.
They have shoveled the outline of each end zone. They have taken those blowers to the yard lines at 10-yard intervals. Again, they have blown snow off the hash marks. So we have some indication of the yard lines down there. But with the snow steadily falling, since approximately 2 o'clock this afternoon here in Buffalo, the field is coated with snow. Tre'Davious White, one of the 2 players involved in the head-to-head collision when pass interference was called, has gone to the locker room for Buffalo.
Dan, I'll say in these weather conditions, both teams, turnovers not an issue, penalties very few. They've played very clean.
McPherson kicks it off, and it's going to be a touchback. He was able to blast it 5 yards deep into the end zone, even under these conditions. So Josh Allen and the Bills will start from the 25 with 11:22 to go, and the Bengals leading by 17 points.
And you got to figure, they're trying to figure out how many more possessions we're going to have. We're going to have to do something on this one. And if you start to press, that's when mistakes happen. See if the Bengals can get a takeaway.
He's thrown 16 interceptions, including 2 in the playoffs. None so far today. He's in the gun with rookie James Cook to his left. Beasley motions out to the left. Allen catches a shoulder-high snap. Pump fakes out to the right. Throws to the left. And Dawson Knox has the catch and gets toppled toward the Cincinnati 40. They'll mark him down at the Bengals 42. Eli Apple with the stop.
Eli Apple and Von Bell talking it over. There was a miscommunication there. Von Bell not happy with Eli.
1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 43 officially. 32 yards on that throw to Dawson Knox. Allen scrambling out to the right, throws off his back foot, and he'll chuck it out of bounds in the general direction of Gabe Davis. Mike Hilton applying pressure to quarterback Josh Allen.
He brought Mike Hilton. He brought Von Bell. At that point, Lou Anarumo said, the heck with it. They had a chunk play. They just gashed us with a chunk. Let's get after him. Let's be aggressive. And it worked. Got Josh Allen out of pocket, and he threw it away.
Burrow has thrown for 242 yards. Josh Allen has thrown for 191, and Burrow has more rushing yards as well, 32-20. 2nd down and 10 at the Cincinnati 43. 10-47. Agonizing minutes and seconds left for Cincinnati fans. Empty backfield, shotgun snap to Allen, back to throw, pump fakes, gets away from a hit, throws over the middle, a leaping catch made, close to the 1st down marker. It will be a 1st down. Beasley made the leaping catch, and that'll take it to the 32-yard line, an 11-yard gain.
Well, that's unbelievable. Josh Allen, he kind of a jump throw that he does a lot, and as he jumps, he falls into and crashes into a defensive line and gets up like nothing happened.
10:17 to go. 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 32. Allen with a deep drop. Here comes the rush. Gets hit. The ball flutters out. Cincinnati scoops it up. Trey Hendrickson recovered it after the hit by Hilton. The Bengals say it's a fumble.
There's no signal anywhere. Nobody's signaling it complete. It's a fumble. Bengals have it.
The officials are going to talk it over, but right now, Trey Hendrickson has the ball in his right hand and is running toward the opposite end zone to celebrate.
The one official signaled 1st down for the Bengals at the 32-yard line. He signaled Bengals possession. He signaled 1st down Cincinnati. I mean, Mike Hilton smacks him before the ball comes out. The ball
rolling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
Now, is the ball goes forward. So you're saying, all right, how does the ball go forward if he's not in a throwing motion? And Mike Hilton, is the ball disengaged out of his hand, and then he pushes it forward after the ball's out of his hand? If that's the case, that's a fumble.
Yes, was the arm motion with an empty hand? That's the question. We'll take a timeout as they review. 10:06 left. Cincinnati up by 17, 27-10 on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Businesses don't run on automation or algorithms alone. What powers businesses are your people and the people they serve. At Cintas, your dedicated service reps understand what you need to help you keep your employees feeling safe, comfortable, and performing their best. So your business can too. For workwear, essential cleaning products, first aid and safety supplies, and fire protection services, visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Get ready for game day at the Party Source. The Party Source has everything you need to cheer on our favorite team, from celebratory cigars, cold beer, and endless aisles of wine, spirits, and party supplies. The Party Source truly has something for every fan. Last-minute game day prep? Order online at thepartysource.com for same-day curbside or in-store pickup or local delivery. The Party Source is your real MVP. Most valuable party. They run the north. You run to the Party Source.
There are 2 words synonymous with flavor: Penn Station. Just those 2 words probably triggered your taste buds and started your mouth watering. Your stomach starts to growl just thinking about those hand-cut fries. It's flavor that triggers your senses, creates memories, It's flavor that makes every Penn Station sub, hot or cold, leave you fully satisfied and full. Flavor is everything, and if you're willing to sacrifice it for anything, you're missing the point. For lunch or dinner, choose Penn Station East Coast subs, where it's flavor overall.
Behind every successful business is a strong leader. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work. We're pumped to watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at paycor.com.
After reviewing the play, it has been determined that Josh Allen had enough of the ball in his hand when the arm was coming forward for that to be an incomplete pass, not a fumble. So Buffalo keeps the ball. Josh Allen went into the blue medical tent to be checked out. He wants to come back out onto the field, but at the moment, Case Keenum is out there. Now here comes Josh Allen.
And he's had an elbow injury, right elbow injury, that's been bothering him. He still has been, he's listed on the injury reports, even though he's practicing every day. So he's getting treatment on that right elbow, and he just jazzed it up a little bit.
A big break for the Buffalo Bills. It is 2nd and 10 instead of a fumble recovered by Cincinnati. The Bills are at the Cincinnati 32. Allen back to throw. Pump fakes twice. Now running. Pump fakes again. He runs toward the middle of the field and goes into a feet-first slide. He is down at the 26. The Bengals made contact after he slid. It wasn't It wasn't hard contact. Mike Hilton and Logan Wilson there. Fans started booing, but there's no penalty flag.
No, I think they slid just like he slid. Yeah, there wasn't any violent contact there or anything. And want to make sure. I mean, Mike Hilton was behind him and grabbed him to pull him back. And over the top goes his college teammate Logan Wilson.
A 5-yard scramble for Logan Wilson. 3rd down and 5 at the Cincinnati 27. 9.5 minutes to go. Himes goes in motion. Allen back to throw. Here comes the rush. He throws. Dawson Knox goes to the ground to make the catch. And the Bengals will touch him at the 20, where it'll be a 1st down for Buffalo.
I'll tell you what, this clock, I mean, both teams are throwing it every snap. Still not under 9 minutes to go in the game. I mean, the clock will not move. It's unbelievable. The last 2 minutes seem to have taken an eternity off the clock.
Down to 9 minutes to go. Cincinnati leads at 27-10, but Buffalo is at the 20 of Cincinnati. Allen in the gun, Singletary to his left. Allen catches a shoulder-high snap. He's back to pass. Looking, throwing, a short throw, caught by Singletary, wiped out right away by Mike Hilton, who's playing a great game, a 4-yard gain on that play.
And boy, I'll tell you what, could do nothing. Singletary could do nothing but get up and say to Mike Hilton, that's a hell of a tackle.
No gain on that play. I beg your pardon. That was at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It is 2nd down and 10.
He's like a heat-seeking missile at the lower body.
That took about 40 seconds off the clock. We're down to 8:20 to go. 2nd down and 10. Allen, hands around his waist, catches the shotgun snap. Looking, pump fakes, throws, batted up in the air, and incomplete.
DJ almost had it. Man, he got his hands on it as it came to the ground. Oh, man.
Did Josh Allen punch it away when he saw it about to be picked off? We're seeing a replay now. B.J. Hill deflected it with his left hand up into the air.
And DJ, well, they cut away from it, but DJ Reader was closing on it, and I thought he got a hand on the thing.
3rd down and 10 at the Cincinnati 20. Bengals have a 17-point lead. Allen in an empty backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 right.
Right tackle moved.
Spencer Brown guilty of the penalty, frustrated with himself.
Number 79, offense, 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
He backed out of his 2-point stance. If you're in a 2-point stance, you cannot retreat. Now you can, the one thing you can do is if you move in a 2-point stance, you can rock up and go down into a 3-point, but you can't back up like he did and retreat into a pass protection mode.
3rd down and 15 at the Cincinnati 25-yard line. Again, the Bills in an empty backfield as Allen waits for the snap from Morse. He catches the ball. Screen pass. Caught by Singletary out to the right. He slips through one tackle, and then Akeem Davis-Gaither rides him down at the 16-yard line. The Bills well short of the 1st down. It's 4th and 6.
Got to go. You got no choice. They're going to have to try to keep this drive alive. If the Bengals can make this play, get a stop on downs, equivalent to a turnover.
It's going to be very difficult for Buffalo to win if the Bills do not get 6 yards right here. 4th and 6 at the Cincinnati 16. The clock running with 7:37 to go. The Bills go with an empty backfield again. 3 receivers left. 2 out to the right, including Diggs. Allen back to throw. Scrambling right. Moves back toward the middle of the field. Gesturing toward the end zone. Throws toward the end zone.
Nice.
It is batted away. Nice. Knocked away by Eli Apple. A pass intended for Gabe Davis. And the Bengals have the ball with a 17-point lead and 7:23 to go.
How about Eli Apple? I'll tell you, he'll make plays for you. He'll step up. When it needs to be stepped up, he gets it done. And this one hung. This one hung on he couldn't transfer his weight and throw it because of the protection. Hung in the air, and Eli Apple made the play.
We'll take a break. 7:23 to go. The Bengals have the ball with a 17-point lead on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi Zero Sugar, you'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now because game day is so close you can almost taste it. Football watching. Better with Pepsi.
Are you ready to up your snack bowl game? Add these party-size packs to your starting snack lineup and feed the whole team. Party-size Kettle Brand potato chips. Party-size Snyder's of Hanover pieces. Party-size Lake July organic tortilla chips. Party-size Snack Factory pretzel crisps. Party-size Cape Cod potato chips. Bulk-size Goldfish crackers. Whether you're watching from home or hanging at the tailgate, these snacks are the real MVPs of game day. Available now at Kroger.
Home is where you plant your roots. The space you feel safest and the heart of your lifestyle. No matter where you go or what you do, it's where your day begins and ends. It's where identities take shape and relationships grow stronger. Your home is more than just a place you live. It's where moments become memories. At Ruoff Mortgage, we know the way home. We'll walk there with you. And with every closing, we're opening doors.
This is not an offer for extension of credit. Recommended to lend. All loans must satisfy company underwriting guidelines. For complete licensing information, visit www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 1418688.
Health insurance companies are expected to carry health benefits, but CareSource does so much more. We look beyond doctors' offices and hospitals to see the challenges that face our members. Then we help them achieve not just better health, but better lives. Along with great benefits, we also help our members find stable jobs, housing, childcare, and rides so they can find greater independence. At CareSource, we're removing barriers. We're improving lives. We're reimagining healthcare.
Tune in Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Bengals weekly radio shows. Visit Bengals.com/broadcast for date, time, and station.
Drive for the Buffalo Bills, but they get nothing. They turn it over on 4th and 6. We've had 6 drives in this game of 10 or more plays. That's the first time it didn't result in points. The Bengals have the ball with a 27-10 lead here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. 7.5 minutes to go. The first play of the drive is a handoff to Mixon. Make that Pirine, and Samaje is stopped after a 1-yard run.
In the regular season, in the red zone, the Buffalo Bills offense was stopped 12 times without a point, tied for the most in the National Football.
Second charge timeout, Buffalo, 30 seconds timeout.
So that stop in the red zone, unfortunately for them, is not unusual. That's the 13th time they've been stopped in the red zone without a point. And this one is very, very critical.
The Bills just used a timeout. They're down to their last timeout. Tre'Davious White is back into the game for Buffalo, but Jordan Poyer is not. They've got a cornerback playing safety now in Cam Lewis.
Yeah, they're in trouble on that back end. And when you have Joe Burrow at quarterback, deciphering mismatches at the snap of the football, it's a very, very uneasy feeling on that back end.
27-10. Cincinnati up. 7:19 to go. Bengals trying to advance to the AFC Championship game for the second straight year. Shotgun snap to Burrow. He hands it off. Pirine runs through one tackle, and he's fighting for the first down.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Wow.
This Mack truck would not go down. Pirine makes it to the 29. First down, Cincinnati. 12 yards for Samaje Pirine, and Buffalo's going to burn another timeout. They're out of timeouts.
You talk about a rugby scrum. I mean, that's exactly what that bad boy was. Samaje Pirine goes, all right, if you guys are all going to just try to mess with me up around my shoulders, I've got some powerful legs. I've got a powerful lower quadrant. And he just kept that contact balance, kept churning those legs and moving the pile. Unbelievable.
More than 150 rushing yards for the Bengals today.
That's the key. I mean, okay, it's always decided in the trenches. It always will be decided in the trenches. And the Bengals were the much better team on both sides of the line of scrimmage today, all day long. Offensive line with 3 new starters and the defensive line. And by the way, on that play that Eli Apple made, Sam Hubbard was the guy at the feet of Josh Allen that would have not allowed Josh Allen to transfer his weight and make a good throw. He threw it off his back foot because of the pressure from Sam Hubbard, and the ball floated, and Eli Apple made a big play on it.
The Buffalo Bills are out of timeouts with more than 7 minutes to go. 7:08 left. They just called back-to-back timeouts to prevent the Bengals from running 40 seconds off the play clock. The Bengals have it 1st and 10 at their own 29. They're going to have 6 offensive linemen on the field. Deontay Smith is out there. It looks like he's going to line up to the left of Jackson Carman.
And here you go. Almost go to the 4-minute drill with 7 minutes to go. They've run the ball twice. They're going to continue to run it and try to pound the Buffalo Bills into submission. The Buffalo Bills have no more timeouts left. I mean, if they can just keep grinding the football on the ground and putting themselves in favorable down and distance situations, play action pass to move the chains, you got it cooking.
It's not an all-out flood, but fans are beginning to head for the exits. Didn't expect to see that midway through the 4th quarter. Here's a handoff, and this time Buffalo's going to stack up the middle of the Bengals line and tackle Joe Mixon at the 30-yard line. He picked up 1 yard. Clock will run now with 6:54 to go, and the Bengals up by 17.
The good doctor wanted to point out one thing, the biggest deficit that was overcome after 3 quarters.
Stephon Diggs
is signaling what's going on.
He's waving his arms in frustration toward quarterback Josh Allen.
Like what's up? You didn't get me the ball enough?
It's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he's being a little selfish right there. Like, what's up? I was open all day. You didn't get me the football. What's the deal?
The Bengals have 29 first downs in this game. That's the most they've ever had in a playoff game against the number 2 scoring defense in the NFL.
Whoa!
Here's a handoff. Mixon erupts through the line, and he was almost off to the races. He gets tripped up at the 38 by Johnson, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2 with the clock running and 6:08 to go.
And, man, if he had kept his balance, he may have gone to the house. He's got that kind of speed. But the good doctor wants to tell us the biggest deficit overcome after 3 quarters to win an AFC Divisional playoff game, 11 points. Back in 76, the Raiders trailed the Patriots 21-10, 124-21. Bengals are up 17. They're not up 2 scores. They're up 3 scores with the ball and grinding.
And Joe Mixon has rushed for 102 yards today.
Woo!
The first Bengal to rush for more than 100 in a playoff game since Cedric Benson. They give it to Joe. He'll run for the 1st down. He was hit near the line of scrimmage, and he just stayed on his feet, kept on grinding, and picked up 3 to the 40. Tick, tick, tick goes the clock.
And a Buffalo Bill defensive player was very upset about losing his towel and tossed it. Actually, it was Joe Mixon. Looks like he lost his shoe. He threw a shoe. That's unbelievable. And Cordell Volson went and got it and gave it back to him.
And then Ted Karras supported his shoulders so that Joe could put his shoe back on.
How about that horse? He threw a shoe. He was running so hard.
Pirine in, Mixon, shoe back on, runs out. Play clock is at 2. Burrow under center. He takes the snap. He turns right. He gives it to Pirine. And Samaje getting shoved by his offensive lineman. There's 6 of them out there. And he makes it to the 44-yard line for a gain of 4.
Let me tell you, there is nothing better. I mean, right now the offensive line's going back to the huddle saying, yeah, baby, let's keep pounding. No better feeling than you have a lead. And it's like you look at the defensive players' eyes and they have this look of hopelessness and helplessness, and you just keep pounding them.
The flow toward the exits has become steady with the saddest faces you have ever seen in your life. We're down to 4:12 to go. 2nd down and 5 officially. Burrow takes the snap, turns left, sticks it in the gut of Samaje Pirine, and Samaje fights and scratches and claws and makes it out to the 48, where it's 3rd down and 2.
Man, I'll tell you, Joe Mixon had I don't know, a different level of energy, enthusiasm. I mean, Joe is always excited about playing football, but today he came out like a man possessed. I mean, he was not going to do anything but win this football game and do his share to make sure that his football team won the football game.
Lap, I think you need to put into perspective what your old position group has done today.
Oh, yeah.
This injury-ravaged offensive line.
You know what, Dan?
3rd down and 2. Burrow takes the snap. Hands it off to Pirine. Samaje sidestep to hit in the backfield, but he does not get the first down. He's 1 yard short. It's 4th and 1. We're down to 3:11 to go, and 30 more seconds will run off the clock. Bengals are keeping the offense on the field. Interesting. On 4th and 1.
You know,
going for the knockout blow right here.
Yeah. As far as the offensive line, it's like when you're doubted, when people doubt you, doubt your ability, I mean, you're looking for any kind of a chip on your shoulder to up the ante in terms of performance, and these guys came out and just played their hearts out.
4th and 1. The Bengals fans who are here are doing the Who Day chant.
Oh, Volson, he got his money's worth. Good hit, but a little early.
So a 5-yard penalty on Cincinnati. And that will force the Bengals to bring out the punt unit.
And Dan, no turnovers, very few penalties. I mean, just two penalties, 3 penalties on the day. 2 penalties on the day.
239.
That's crazy.
Please.
And no turnovers. I mean, you talk about playing a clean football game in adverse weather conditions. Unbelievable performance.
Burrow has passed for 242. Mixon has rushed for 105. Bengals have a 27-10 lead. Drew Chrisman into punt. Nyheim Hines waiting at the 10 to return for Buffalo.
There's no gunners. Buffalo has 10 people to try to block this punt and 1 return guy. Everybody's in tight. No gunners.
The Who Day chant ringing throughout Highmark Stadium. Adamitis looks back at his punter, snaps it back to Chrisman, and he launches. Buffalo did not come close to blocking it. It's close to the sideline, and in fact, flies out of bounds near the 10-yard line. A great punt by Drew Chrisman.
Tremendous directional kick. He got every inch of distance he possibly could, and out of bounds to boot. Unbelievable punt.
2:32 to go, a 47-yard punt. The Bills are out of timeouts. The clock will stop on the 2-minute warning. Buffalo needs to score 2 touchdowns and recover a couple of onside kicks to have a shot. A long shot, to say the least.
Right.
Allen will operate out of the gun. 2 deep safeties playing back there for Cincinnati. Allen drops back to throw from the 2-yard line. Swings it out to the left. Juggled and caught by Singletary. And Eli Apple makes sure he goes out of bounds at the 18-yard line with 2:26 to go.
You know, Dan, neither team played well last week. The Bengals didn't play well in their football game against the Baltimore Ravens, the division rival. Buffalo didn't play well in their division in their football game against the divisional rival, the Miami Dolphins. The Bengals rebounded. The Buffalo Bills still did not play at a very good level today, and the Bengals had a lot to do with it.
2:26 left. 2nd down and 2 after that 8-yard play. Allen cocks the arm, throws, caught. Dawson Knox with the catch. The Bengals hold him, waiting for the whistle to blow. Logan Wilson tried to rip the ball away. The stop is made at the 30. Buffalo walking up toward the line. We'll see if they get off another play before the 2-minute warning. 2:09 left. Cincinnati up by 17. 2:05 left. They snap it to Allen. He throws it to the right, caught behind the line of scrimmage by Singletary. Goes airborne, and he gets tackled by Hilton. Now Singletary back up and running again.
He got hit when he went airborne.
Sure did.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Unless he somehow kept his knees off the ground, but they're bringing it back to the 33.
This is the 2-minute warning.
And there you go. 1:59 to go. Cincinnati, 1 minute and 59 seconds away from returning to the AFC Championship game. We'll take a timeout on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Hey, Bengals fans, it's Anthony Munoz for Two-Day Who Day from Mike's Car Wash. Every Tuesday and Wednesday throughout the season, save $4 off Mike's Best Wash, the Ultimate Plus. For every Ultimate sold on Wednesday, Mike donates $1 to the Anthony Munoz Foundation to support local youth. It's Two-Day Who Day at Mike's Car Wash with the $16 Ultimate Wash. Who they think going to beat that offer? All Mike's Car Wash locations are open daily, 7 to 9.
Behind every successful business is a strong leader. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work. We're pumped to watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at Paycor.com.
Are you ready to up your snack bowl game? Add these party-size packs to your starting snack lineup and feed the whole team. Party-size Kettle Brand potato chips. Party-size Snyder's of Hanover pieces. Party-size Lake July organic tortilla chips. Party-size Snack Factory pretzel crisps. Party-size Cape Cod potato chips. Bulk-size goldfish crackers. Whether you're watching from home or hanging at the tailgate, these snacks are the real MVPs of game day. Available now at Kroger.
White Claw delivers a wave of pure refreshment in a variety of flavors, from the originals, black cherry and mango, to new flavors like passion fruit and blackberry. Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process, White Claw brings a crisp taste with 100 calories, 5% alcohol, and 2 grams of carbs. Check out your favorite retailer in-store or online for White Claw variety packs, single flavor packs, and single-serve cans. Bring the wave with White Claw Hard Seltzer. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer works. Chicago, Illinois.
Frank's Red Hot is the perfect blend of flavor and heat, so you can put that on everything.
Like buffalo wings.
Everything.
Buffalo nachos.
Everything.
Buffalo mac and cheese?
Yes, and also things that don't start with buffalo. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
The Bengals are almost certainly headed to the AFC Championship game next week, and that means you can join Lap and me on Wednesday night for the Bengals Game Plan Show, presented by Bud Light, 6 to 8 on ESPN 1530. We'll get the word out this week where our Wednesday and Friday shows will be. 1:59 to go, 2nd and 5 for Buffalo. The Bills at their own 35-yard line. The Bengals have a 17-point lead on the road in the second round of the playoffs. Josh Allen, who's never lost a home playoff game, is about to. He throws. It is dropped at the 40-yard line. Dawson Knox, the intended receiver. Jermaine Pratt was there in coverage. That stops the clock with 1:53 to go.
The Bengals look like they're going back to the AFC Championship game, but the Kansas City Chiefs, it's their 5th straight.
All at home.
Straight, all at home. 5th straight. Unbelievable. Dan, today the Bengals, no 3-and-outs. Their shortest drive was 6 plays. These are all courtesy of the good doctor. We got more. Hit him after this play. It's crazy.
1:53 to go. It is 3rd down and 5 for the Bills. Josh Allen hands it off. It's a run to the right, and it's going to be a 1st down out to the 40-yard line. B.J. Hill making the tackle for Cincinnati on Devin Singletary. Buffalo's out of timeouts. The clock is running. 1:35 to go.
As we said before, no turnovers. They had a stop on 4th down, so that counts as a turnover, a takeaway in my book.
Shotgun snap to Allen. Josh throws over the middle. A short throw caught by Singletary. Racing toward the sideline. Trying to get out of bounds. He will. In Bengals territory at the 42 with 1:18 to go.
2 penalties, both false starts. Crowd noise, you can handle that. Just 2 on the entire game here. 6 of 10 on 3rd down. Only 2 plays lost yardage. They had 69 offensive snaps. Only 2 plays lost yardage. 16 plays of 10 yards or more.
1st and 10. High snap caught by Allen. Short throw caught by one of his tight ends. That was Quentin Morris making the catch. Getting chased out of bounds by Pratt after a short gain. Stopping the clock with 1:13 to go at the 38 of Cincinnati.
3 different receivers for Joe Burrow. Chase, Hurst, and Pirine all had at least 5 receptions. That is crazy.
Joe Burrow and Zach Taylor both about to be 5-1 in postseason games.
About it.
3-0 in true road games. Allen back to throw on 2nd and 5. Pump fakes. Now he's going to launch it deep downfield. Intercepted by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Nice.
And that is officially coffin nailed.
Bam, bam, Bam! Courtesy Cam Britt. Get the takeaway, why don't you?
Snow Angels in the end zone for Cam Taylor Britt and his defensive teammates. With 1:02 to go, the Bengals are heading to Kansas City.
And I'll tell you, Dan, this is surprising to me. Not that the Bengals won the football game, but the fashion. 27-10 on the road. Like you said, Joe Burrow 3-0 as a starting quarterback. The rest of the quarterbacks in Bengal history on the road, 0-7. And he's 3-0. I mean, it's just unbelievable what this football team is accomplishing.
For the fourth time in 1 year and 27 days, Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes will go head-to-head. Can the Bengals beat the Chiefs for the fourth time in less than 13 months? We'll find out next Sunday at Arrowhead Stadium. And the Bengals take a knee, and the clock is winding down.
And as we said earlier, what condition will Pat Mahomes' ankle be in? Will it be the 100% Pat Mahomes? Probably not. And will Chad Henne play some? Who knows?
One more snap will do it. Burrow behind Karras takes the snap, takes a knee. Trent Taylor does a flying backflip behind the line. Joe Mixon begins celebrating, and the Cincinnati Bengals are headed to Kansas City for the AFC Championship game. Neither snow, nor cold, nor an injury-ravaged offensive line can keep the Cincinnati Bengals from going to the AFC Championship game.
This is as good a definition of a complete game that's been played. Under these circumstances, for what's at stake, I mean, this is Hall of Fame type complete football game. Unbelievable.
The Buffalo Bills were the overwhelming preseason NFL favorite to win the Super Bowl. As the Bengals have said repeatedly, we are the big dogs of the AFC, and they have at least proven it against Buffalo. We'll see if they can do it for a fourth time against Kansas City next week. The final score from Orchard Park, Cincinnati 27, Buffalo 10. Stay tuned for the post-game show coming up on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.